Clouds. What are we going, Allegiance?
We need good side on this side.
I can't even switch teams. Press
Okay.
R1 L1. Then switch teams. Curry, if you can't switch teams, just press R1 to go to your weapons and then back and then let you switch.
No, I can't switch my team.
R1 L1.
Huh?
Go to your weapon. Go back to. Dipping. KJ?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Those are classics right there. I'm gonna pussy up.
Okay, dude. Yo, King, are you losing brain cells already, King? Yeah.
Alright, you cap A. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go B.
I'm gonna go to hit B flag with AJ.
You went 0 and 25.
Capture and defend the forward operating position.
Holy shit.
They're playing for the flip. They're playing for the flip.
Yeah, they are.
I got
I'm
killed.
We're on Bravo. Stand by. We're holding Bravo.
Got one. One shot. That's a wow.
One's
One
behind me
shot.
on B, dude.
One shot A. Two guys A.
Yeah, middle right now.
King, relax, nigga. Relax.
Top O dead.
King, I know. Relax, King. We're gonna try this shit. Top. Who the fuck just flew out like that? One shot in hill. At B.
Flash, guys.
Go around. Go left, Curry. Go left. I'm going A.
Top L right now. Top L.
Let's go, Curry. Let's go. We out, Curry. We out.
Come on, cop car.
Top left. He's top left. He's top useless building.
He
Curry,
is
stay
top
there.
left.
Curry, stay there. Curry, stay there. Try to get that guy. Curry, that top useless. Top L. Top L.
Forklift ran
Curry,
back.
they're gonna come. Curry's capturing A.
Enemy holds two objectives.
I'm coming to help you, Curry. You stop useless. I'll get that. Dead. Got him.
No, another guy,
Top
Snake.
L,
He's
top
cop
L.
car.
Another one.
Cop car from Snake.
The other one, forklift.
Top L.
I'm going top L. Top L right now, dead.
Bottom L dead.
One guy just broke bottom green.
I don't know where he's at.
Top L dead.
Oh my god.
Dead. P3 dead.
P1, AJ, P1.
I'm dead.
Come and help you. Nice. I'm gonna get B, BJ.
He needed a rev, I'm dead.
Alright.
There's a guy rev, he's in front door,
I'm
rev,
not
front
here.
door.
I'm one shot. Top L dead.
With the rev.
Nice, good help, H.
Try to kill him.
Top L weak. I got the capture though. I got B.
Top L dead. Throwing a smoke right here. Might have been a bad smoke.
I'm gonna go left and get that guy graffiti. He ran middle.
Where do you go middle? Oh.
You wanna go left? Going left.
Yo guys, I'm capping A. I'm gonna try to
coming.
neutralize it.
Hostiles are taking Bravo.
One guy's outside at left.
No, he got me at A.
Cop car right now, dead. Got 2 at A. I'm 1 shot.
I spawned cop car.
Another one at A, dude. Oh my god, A.
That one at B.
Securing.
Shit, just had that spawn left.
You know, Top King. Top, he
Coming
jumped out
left,
the
coming
window.
left. I'm coming, King. I'm coming. I'm trying to come.
I need to do that. I need to do that.
No, left.
I
Fucking
don't think they know you're
forklift.
there, King.
Forklift. King, if you stay there, King, you might be able to make a go play. Give us a second. Give us a second.
We've lost B.
One's late.
Remains dominated.
Coming out left. That was just terrible, yeah. One left.
I made it to the back left, guys.
BJ, let's go A. BJ, let's go now. Let's go now.
On Riv, I went top.
Securing A.
Watch my left, Beach.
Top scav.
Oh my god, dude.
Securing Charlie.
Yo, Riv, I'm left
BJ
right
jumped
now.
over, BJ. He jumped over you 1 shot. He's.
Your team at Alpha.
I got him. I didn't see him, Riv.
I spawned A. I'm helping him right. I'm helping right. Right, useless.
P3,
Useless,
P3.
useless. Shit.
Lagging.
You're needed at C.
I'm gonna go A. I'm gonna go A.
Top AC.
You're needed at Alpha.
Coming A. I'm coming A. One guy's in A.
Securing A.
Get your trade H.
Move on the map.
Nice.
Let's go.
Don't ever cap C Curry again, because you're gonna flip us out like you did.
Forklift. He's forklift right now, pushing it.
I got him.
Nice.
I'm lagging my dick off.
Mid right now. Top scaff.
On cop car.
I'm going in B.
30 seconds.
He's in B, yeah.
Losing A.
Catch this shit, man.
1 shot. Get that.
Hey guys, top A. He's running towards B right now. He's running towards B.
Left.
Losing B.
I can't do anything, bro. I'm lagging. There's 4 on B.
Spawn left.
All
Fuck.
objectives. Retake them. Forget that round. On to the next. Half time. Domination.
Alright, man, let's go.
King, I'll watch you run up from top L.
Yeah.
Capture and defend the
I'm
forward
gonna hit bottom.
We're taking Charlie.
Top L, King, top
I
L.
got shot. I got killed on the cross.
Got Charlie.
Go left, Curry.
Have your run up,
Right.
King. Don't look your left. I have it. Just finesse that shit and get killed.
I'm on bottom L. Throwing a trophy. Coming.
No, top L, bro.
Yeah, I died. King off rip.
He's off.
L,
Go for
top
A,
L.
Holy shit, what I just
Hurry.
got.
Hurry, go hurry.
Nice.
We're taking out.
Going left.
Top green guy's dead.
Going left.
L, he's L.
Securing out.
Guy crossing the A, Curry.
Alpha secure.
Got him, I got him. One more shot.
Go.
It's like
Let him.
2 of 1 Z. Top
On B
L,
right now.
middle. Top L, middle.
Middle right
Bottom
now.
L. Bottom L right now. 1 shot. Another one's L. One's outside of B. Close right on me. Outside of B.
Right there.
Flash them.
Securing.
Dead. Outside of bottom L. Nice. Good grenade. The grenade. He's 1 shot. He wants to be 1 shot. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna go right. Looking mid. I'm looking mid. Got one mid. Another one mid right now. Another one mid right now. Pinching P1. Pinching P1 mid. He's gonna get.
Wait, hold on. I don't.
I spawned C. Don't cap it. Don't cap it. Throw a trophy on
Yo,
B.
guys, P1 door. P1 door.
Top L killed me. Top L killed me. Top L's going out now.
He's top P2, guys. Top P2. Top P2.
Assist your team at Alpha.
Spawn left.
Got him.
We're holding 2. We have the
He's spawn right here.
Yeah.
Assist your team at Bravo.
BJ, go. Be able to go top L.
I'm I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, A, bro. I'm not giving up.
Mid right now, dead. I'm going top L. I'm going top L. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Is that me?
No, top L. Fuck. I spawn C. I spawn C. I spawn C. I spawn blue gate.
Losing Bravo.
Not with you.
I was getting fucking fried.
One's mid dead.
We've lost B.
One. I'm going top AC. On B.
Someone's got a-
B. I didn't see. I didn't know that guy was there, King. I was
Two
top.
going top L. Two going top L right now. Two going top
Getting
L.
B.
I spawn right side. I spawn right.
No, in here. I got bomb. I should have trophy. Nice. I'm going right. I'm going B. Two guys B.
Guys going middle, guys. Guy going middle. No,
Oh,
I
dead.
didn't see this guy. Top scaff, guy. Top scaff.
Coming left. Spawn left. I'm coming. Coming. I'm gonna go
Where's
top
he at?
right.
Where's
Top
he
window.
Four.
T1 dead.
I'm throwing trophy beach.
I got naded, Rev. I got one, Rev.
Nice.
Securing Bravo.
Make sure we have right. Make
I'm
sure
here
we
close.
have
I'm
right.
here close. I'm here close beach. Bottom right now, dead.
Right. What's right going behind y'all? Right going behind you
Top L
guys.
dead. Top L dead. Behind me, pinch, guys. Pinch, Rev. Pinch. He
Four
going
dead,
P1.
four dead,
P1, Rev. P1. Big win,
Got
Rev.
him.
Big win.
Dead.
Nice. Great shit. I spawn C, guys. I spawn C.
I'm throwing trophy on your B.
I'm going.
Securing Charlie.
I'm looking mid. Top green. I got your help, King. Don't pitch. I got your push out, King.
No, right side. Okay. King, the only reason why I neutralized C is because you guys were dying at B.
Going left. There's a guy still top green.
Hostiles at Bravo.
Fuck, man. 2D.
Assist your team at Alpha.
Guy on A.
I see you guys dead.
Securing Bravo.
I'm at A. There's a guy right. I'm helping right. I'm going right. Right, dead.
We gotta get two. We got trip cap.
I'm going right.
30 seconds.
That team bottom
They're
gate.
at B. They're at B, guys.
Middle.
Fuck.
Hostiles are taking Bravo.
Mid right now. L. Top L. I spawn green.
Hostiles are taking Alpha.
One mid right now going up top L. I'm going A.
Spawn snake.
Got one A.
On right side, there's two guys top L and there's a guy right side camper.
Securing Alpha. Learn from the loss. Come back harder.
BRB.
No. King, it was our first game with fucking Curry and AJ, my nigga. It was our first ever dom. Curry's a god. Alright, that worked.
It's not weird, my nigga.
That's why I'm laughing, King.
My stomach hurts. My stomach. I'm starving. No. I already ate. When you need a bitch but no bitch needs you, I have failed.
That shit was funny.
Yo, Rev, do you follow Daquan on Instagram?
Daquan?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is
He's like a mean
Daquan?
bitch. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna send you this. See it. Bro, this shit is funny as fuck. I feel so bad for that kid, man. Yeah.
Let me see.
I feel so bad for that little ass nigga.
Dude, that's me, dude, when we get absolutely obliterated in COD.
Like, no! Oh my god, bro, that shit's so funny. Yo, King. What I'm about to send you, bro, you have to relate this to Call of Duty. Right? This is where you're in a 1v4 and you're defusing the bomb. Or you're in a 1-on-1 and you're defusing the bomb.
That shit's funny. That shit was pretty funny, I don't know.
Oh my god, that shit is so funny. You better laugh at this, King.
He doesn't give a shit.
He's gonna be like, haha, facts. That's you when you're defusing the bomb, King. In a 1-on-1 after you killed 3 of them. What do you mean, bro? That shit is funny. What if I tell you that if we play phase, we 250 to 100 them? Yo, Rev, you know who Elena Castillo is? She's like an upcoming singer.
Maybe if I saw a picture, I don't remember her now.
She's so fire. She's actually, dude, she's bad as fuck, dude. I sent you a poster. I don't know if you've seen it before.
Yeah, she could.
They say you ain't wifey type, but I We did this yesterday. Welcome to another episode. Am I gonna fuck this guy's leg up or not? Let's go. Stay tuned.
Fuck. Yo, King. You've heard of Alex and Tierra, right? They make that song, Little Do You Know How I Feel. That song hits, right? Why you fall? Little do you know. Yo, King. You know that one song is like, you got a fast car. Mm-hmm. You know I can play that on guitar? Mm-hmm. What about Louis Capaldi? Can you fuck with that nigga? This song right here? I can play that one
King's
too.
getting hyped now, King.
King, I can play that one too. That's all enough and really got away, driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear. You have.
What happened?
You know how I told you when my girlfriend broke up with you? This is the first song I heard on the radio. Like after we hung up, right? I was listening to the radio. This is the first song that came on. Nigga, I just had to listen to it.
Oh,
Like,
Beats, I'll sing this shit whole shit to you, Beats. What you know about this, Beats? I was on this.
I had to listen.
Yeah. Told me that I'm not alone.
I was like, oh my god, man, I'm gonna have to change this.
She left me a broken heart. You just told me that I'm not. She told me that she left me scarred. What you know about this, Beats? Yeah. There's so many thoughts go through my brain.
I was taking me side like it's no today.
Ooh. It's cold. Down to my core. Ooh. Fall apart. Didn't know my core. Didn't know it before.
Surprised when you call me up, understand you're out, boy. You was my shawty out, boy. What about this song, Rev? You fuck with this, Rev?
Yes, sir. She told me
song is
put
a
my
fucking-
heart in the bag, and then man,
in a man, in nobody. Yeah, let me put you on real quick. This song is called "The Loudest Silence" by Maurice Moore. I don't know if you heard it. Let me pass my listen. This song's a banger, dude. Shit, don't patient when you're back. I gotta say thank you. I know I don't deserve it. Listen, just change, but it never happened. They go back always in old habits. But you still right there.
Great. What's Obama's last name? Smelling like Gussie Bone.
he was right there, waiting for AJ.
If Hispanic say, said it ain't.
What gets long when you jerk it? Fits between boobs. Slides in a hole. Love to be pulled. A seatbelt, you pervert! What gets long when you jerk it? Fits between boobs. Slides in a hole.
I just like that hard as fuck, guys, for some reason. Yo, Rev, you heard this song before? I'm sure you have. It's a pretty popular song.
Yeah.
Your mama tells me you want to go. Before you can know what's in my flow. When you so perfect, I think I was fucking the mirror now. But you so different if I can rest. Gotta you give me a run, I'ma get like that. But I think it'll plug it along with a bad you
If you're still his mama, party girl, she just wild fun too. They say you ain't wifey type, but I don't.
Yo, Rev, what do you know about this right here?
My bitch going back and you don't say that's on me.
Girl, cause she want me, cause the cash on me. Keep that on. Jet lock that home. That's what I got a Twitter for. Instagram, my bad, back in my phone. Yo, Rev. What's the saddest song you ever heard?
Like the simplest song or like the saddest song?
The saddest song, like, damn.
Like about a girl or like, what do you mean?
It just, and in general. Could be about a girl or just...
This one hit hard. Let me show you. Let me tell you. You ready?
Yeah.
It's called, I think it's called Love Don't Change by Jeremiah.
Oh shit, I think I've heard this song.
That dude, BG, I was on that sim shit, BG, when everything happened with that last bullshit that, dude,
Oh yeah, I've heard this song. Hell, this shit is, bro.
that shit's so sad to hear, bro, cause King, that was, I was in a shit ass, I had found out, the girl I had been talking to, King, you want me to tell you the story, King? It's cause, King, I can't tell you a long ass story like I told BG, cause I feel like you don't have the attention span to hear me. King, what the fuck? See, there you go already, I hadn't even started the story. King is A. You ready? Okay, no, the story's hella long. When that first night, King, when I torched, I was telling BJ like the whole story. Right? This happened like when we finished playing, like when we kind of like all branched out to do our own thing after Black Ops 4, right? Like towards like the tail end of the year, right? And we stopped playing, right? So I started talking to this girl, right? I'm just gonna give you a short basis story, right?
Yeah, the story, the way John explained it, he went like every cylinder. That's why it took like 3 hours.
Yeah, no, King. I explained like exactly, but I'm just gonna explain it in like a crunch for you so you can understand. So basically, I liked this girl, right? And I started talking to her. Okay, no, I could just tell her name. All right.
Not Jasmine.
No, not Jasmine, King.
Not Jasmine, bro.
That's BJ's girl. That's BJ's girl, King.
Yeah, that's my girl, King. Anyways, just tell the story.
Alright, so Alright, so
Don't ever say
hold
that
on,
name
let me close my
again,
door.
right?
Give me a second. Let me close my door.
Don't ever say the name again. We're gonna fade on sight. My nigga, we're gonna fade on sight.
Alright, you ready, King? Alright, so there's this girl named Alexa. That's the girl that I liked, right? I ain't never met this girl, Alexa, okay? I was in a quince, right? And the group that was doing the quince, I got really close to them. I knew the one girl that was inviting me to the quince, that I was in it. It's like a little dance. But I didn't know really anybody else. But throughout the quince, you go to a lot of practices. You get to meet the people, okay? So I got to meet them, and I got really close with them as a friend group, King. They became like my friend group. Like, oh, you guys want to go out? And they would be down all the time, you know? Like, not a lot of people could do that. Yes. Yeah, I've been hanging out with them over like the course of the last 2 months because we've been practicing, seeing each other constantly. And so there's these two girls. One's called Michaela and one's called Mylin. We call her Mai. I'm just going to call her Madison for now because I'm not going to keep saying Mai. Alright, Madison. Madison was having a quince herself a couple months after the quince that I was in, alright? She was having... Michaela. Yeah, after the quince that we were in, you know? I wasn't in Madison's quince because I didn't really know. We didn't get close to like the end, so I was not in it, okay? I was not in that quince. Throughout the quince that we were in with my Michaela, the first quince, Michaela, like, I don't know what, I was just acting normal. She began to like me, okay? She had a crush on me, okay? King, because I already been through the whole scenario.
We know, King.
We just know.
You just know.
No, because I didn't know because all her friends would tell me like, do you like Michaela back? Like they were trying to hook us up. So I was like, okay, this girl likes me, but Michaela and Mima and this girl Kayla, the Kayla was the girl that had the main quince, the one that we were all in, right? They have a soccer team, like a club soccer team. They all go to the same school. They all have the same soccer. Play on the club. So they pretty much like a family. So them niggas all know each other, okay? So they have a soccer team, right? And there's this girl on the soccer team, right? That I didn't know was part of the soccer team. Her name's Alexa, okay? And I started talking to her before I was in... Oh, I'm gonna be Buckets really quick, guys, in a second. Because I want to just tell you... Because Buckets is gonna ask us shit... Because I already told Buckets the story. I already told him. I just... So basically... I was already talking to Alexa before coming into Kayla's quince, but I didn't know Maya and Michaela, if that makes sense. I didn't know who they were. Like, I didn't know that they were friends, okay? Alright. I just met her. No, I met her over the phone because I posted a video and like she swiped up on something and said I was like cute or whatever, and I thought she was like cute too. So I was like, alright, let me just give this girl a shot. Like, I was just like that. Like, yes, okay. But the thing was that Michaela and Alexa were like best friends. Like they're best friends. Like they're best friends. Like they're literally best friends. Yes, Michaela. So I got put into a shit ass situation because Alexa liked me, right? And I liked her. The thing was, I was gonna ask her to date her and all this stuff and like proceed with the talking stage, but I couldn't because we didn't want to do Michaela dirty because Michaela liked me first, if that makes sense, without me knowing. Because the way it was, I didn't like. I had to get to know Alexa. Michaela was like love at first sight, if that makes sense. Because no. No, I'm not joking, Kim. I'm being dead ass. So you gotta listen up right here. This is where it gets retarded. So Alexa was all like, I don't want to do Michaela dirty, so we'll just be better off as friends. I'm all like, that's fine with that, right? I'm fine with that. Because I don't know you like that yet, so I have no really, like, huge feelings, so I'm chilling, all right? We're cool, all right? I just thought you're a good-looking person, you know what I'm saying? But the problem is, the day that we decided, like, we're going to end it, me and Alexa, like, we're just going to keep friends and just keep it chill, right? Keep the vibes chill. Michaela, I find out, because Alexa, like, doesn't know me really well. Alexa asked me, John, can I ask you something like serious? Like, just tell me the truth. Yes. And there was few times prior that me, Michaela, and the group of the Quince went out to the movies, went out to theme parks. We went as a group. I never went alone with her, okay? I never went alone. Basically, since I didn't know Mai and the soccer team, she told all her soccer friends, like, at practice and shit, that we, like, made out, that we were, like, a thing. So she lied. So she made me look like a hoe bag. Cause when I'm trying to talk to Alexa, so Alexa was, like, acting weird. Like, she was acting weird like a couple days, and I was like, what's wrong? And I think those were the days that Michaela kind of like. So basically, Michaela wanted Alexa to back off, you know, like kind of like telling the girls, like, this is my, like, property in a way, like, this is mine, you know what I'm saying? So basically, that pissed me the fuck off because I would have never, because I was already being a good person and like thinking of her before my feelings, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do something for Michaela, you know. So I got pissed off. I'm like, Alexa, I don't know Michaela as well as you do. And it obviously doesn't mean, but I'm a good person also. That's why I was agreeing with you. But at this point, I'm pissed. Fuck with her feelings. I'm like, at that point, I'm at the day it happened. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna keep talking to you. I'm gonna keep it 100. I told Alexa I'm not keeping it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep trying to talk to you. So yes, because I had people with me that I called my homie. He was with me. I had 3 people in that FaceTime call. I had 3 people to that FaceTime call when Alexa questioned me. He's like, John didn't do anything. They were with me 24/7. I didn't split up from the group not one time. So I had fucking, what's it called? When you have someone to cover for you? Yeah. Yeah, because I had people backing me up. Like, people that even know me. Like, her friends were backing me up that I didn't even know. I just called them up like, yo, can you just tell her, like, that, you know what I'm saying? So Michaela, I have this view of Michaela, but the whole time Michaela doesn't know that I know that she's telling the girls all of this, you know what I'm saying? So there's schemes that, because Alexa asked me, she's like, is it true that you kissed? Yeah. So Alexa, while we're talking the whole time, thinks I'm a hoe bag, that I'm jumping from bitch to bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm all like, and that's what I hate to be pursued by, because I'm anti that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. So that got me really pissed, you know what I'm saying? So that happened, and then we kind of say blow by Michaela's feelings for like a solid 2 weeks, okay? So we keep acting normal, we're talking, we're just like getting to know each other, okay? Because we're 2 random people knowing each other, okay? But then Alexa finally goes back to practice because they were on like a little soccer break or something, and she sees Michaela, and she feels bad because all Michaela does is talk about me. So in the back of her mind, she likes me, but the problem is that Michaela, it's bugging her. It's just like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this to her, even though afterwards she's lying on him. Huh? Give me a second. What? What, Mom? My friend King. He wants to know what happened with Alexa.
Are you still talking about it?
He wants to know what happened. He wants to. I'm not. No. I didn't say it bad. It's just that King. It was just towards me. Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I was trying to get at a girl, and I didn't even know, and I treated Michaela with the utmost respect, even after knowing what she did to me, okay? I treated her still with respect. I didn't even confront her. And what happened was, we kind of, and then when she goes to practice, right, she's like, and then she texts me that day after practice. Okay, está bien. Gracias.
Es un accesorio para oír yo, a ver cómo.
Ahorita voy.
¿Eh?
Ahorita voy.
Ahorita va.
¿En
cuánto?
Como en 20.
A ver, pues.
Alright, so basically, okay, so the practice happens, right? And then Alexa texts me, compa, la puerta.
¿Cómo?
La puerta. All right, so then she tells me, right, King? She tells me, like homie, yeah, like homie, friend, like that. So basically, King, Alexa texts me that night after practice, because they practice at night like around 8, right? She's like, yeah, John, I really like you, but I don't think I could do this. It's hurting me in the back of my mind. I'm not comfortable doing this, because if we pop out dating, I feel like I'm backstabbing Michaela. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all like, I 100% agree. I'm like, I don't like that either. Even after what she did, I'm all like, I had time to like think about what Michaela did. I'm all like, honestly, she did what she did. She probably really just likes me, you know, like it's whatever, you know. I'm just gonna not talk to Alexa anymore, you know. I want to be the bigger person in this situation and just back off. And again, me and Alexa don't really have major feelings because we don't know each other that well still, you know what I'm saying? It's only like a month talking, you know, and we're random people. So I'm like, okay, Alexa, that's fine. I was backing away. We were done after that practice. The next night, King, Alexa calls me saying she misses me, like she doesn't want to do, she wants to continue, okay? When I was already backing off, all right? She's all like, John, I miss you too much. I'm sorry, but like I'm sorry, like if you want to do it, I'm down to do it. That's what she said, right? I'm like, all right, bet, fuck it. I'm like, fuck it again, all right? And I'm like, I'll just get to know this girl. So I say okay. And then we start talking, right? And then like later on, there's many events that happen at the quince practices and stuff. But later on, after Kayla's quince, right, the initial quince, Alexa wasn't in, right? I got close to Madison, right? Madison, I told you, was having a quince later. I got close to Madison, and then a kid that was in her quince left. So she's like, she needed a person quick, and I got really close to her. Like, Madison's still one of my close friends today, and I just met her like maybe a year ago, okay? And Madison invited me. He's like, John, I need you to come in my quince. Can you please just do me a huge favor? This was towards like the end of the summer, right? And I'm all like, bet. I'm like, I'm down, fuck it, because I liked Alexa. I knew Alexa was gonna be in that fucking quince, so I was like, it was more time to spend with her, you know what I'm saying? But the problem is, Michaela's gonna be in that quince too, so we're all gonna be there. So basically, when I'm in the quince, I get in the quince, right? I get involved, and I see Alexa pretty often, and me and Alexa just start clicking. But you gotta keep in mind that everything we're doing, like when we like flirt and shit, it's when Michaela leaves or before she gets there. Like, it's completely behind her back. So she has no fucking clue that Alexa's even feeling me at this point, okay? You know what I'm saying? Or I even like Alexa, okay? For that matter. And then, so like, fast forward a little bit. How do you say it? We're at a party, right? Now we're at a different, like, scenario. Not even in the quince practice. They invite us all to a party because we have mutual friends. We're at a fucking house party, alright? And me and Alexa are flirting, right? And Michaela like walks in like to this like area where we were like, it's because Alexa kind of gave me like a kiss on the cheek, right? And she was like kissing out like on my neck, like a quick, like nothing really major, okay, King? And Michaela walks in on that, all right? Michaela walks in, so she just stays staring right at us, and I don't want to. And the way we're like doing it, just picture you and the person hugging, and the way I see Michaela. So basically, Alexa's back is towards her. You know what I'm saying? So I see her, and I'm tapping Alexa's stomach, like, yo, back off, like, yo, like, we're gonna get fucked right here. You know what I'm saying? We're already fucked, so let's not get into deeper shit. So I'm like, back the fuck off. So she's like, what? She's like, what? And then I like kind of turn around, like, act stupid, and she turns around, she looks down at the ground, and we just look at each other. We like lock eyes, like me and Alexa for like 2 seconds. We're like, what the fuck are we gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? So then the party acts normal. Michaela walks away, okay? Like, before I could even open my mouth and say something, she just walks away, okay? The rest of the night, Michaela acts like if nothing happened, and we act like nothing happened either, okay? But Michaela texts me the next day because I was texting her. I was trying to text her like a paragraph as to like what occurred and to what like as to my reasoning as to what I did, even though it was like kind of douchey on my part also and Alexa. But the problem was, I felt so hurt about what she did to me because I would have never done anything to her, because I would have backed off twice. The reason was that my like liking for Alexa overcame that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that happened, and Michaela actually texts Alexa because they know each other better. Like, if you like John, just let me know. Like, it's fine. Like, if anything, John's gonna. The next day, yeah. Like, we were on FaceTime, and Alexa receives a message, and I hear the buzz. I'm like, what happened? Everything okay? She's like, Michaela just texted me. I'm like, oh shit. And it was like a paragraph, and Michaela's like, it's okay if you like John, it's fine, he's a good guy, he's a good person, you know, he's gonna treat you right. Like, because her last relationship the dude was a piece of shit. So anyways, Michaela's all like, he's gonna treat you right, just let me know, you know, so I won't be here like looking dumb, I guess she said. And then at that point, me and Alexa both, I'm like, just tell her, honestly. It's better if we just tell her what we feel about each other instead of just keeping it away, because this is AIDS. Because the thing is, you understand that, King, that they're a friend group already, King. So when I come to their parties, Alexa and Michaela are going to be in the same room every time we do something. You know what I'm saying? So it's retarded. Like, this shit's annoying. Like, I'm like, it's fine. If you don't want to, Alexa, if you don't want to continue this, that's fine also. I would prefer that than being like fucking like little 4-year-olds at a party and not be able to like talk to each other like we're like talking or like even about a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's kind of AIDS. It's kind of fucking AIDS to like be hiding something from someone that, you know what I'm saying, that could be easily revoked or like easily taken away. So Michaela accepts the fact that me and Alexa are talking, right? And this whole process, King, took like 3 months, all right? The whole process where we're trying to like skip on like Michaela to stop liking me until she find out. And there are so many scenarios. Where like so many different scenarios like that happen in between, but I'm not gonna tell you because it's a long story. I explain everything to BJ, but it's not really important. Hold on, Chris calling me. What, Brandon?
Oh.
What?
Hold on. Stay on the phone.
What do you want?
Hello?
What do you want?
Hello?
Brandon.
Hello?
Oh my fucking god. Anyways, so basically, why is he calling me, bro? I don't like not answering. Hello?
I'm trying to help Grandpa here. I can't hear you though.
What are you trying to do, Brandon? Oh, I'm not answering. Fuck that nigga. Alright. So that happened, right, King? And that took... Finally!
Answer the fucking phone, man.
I can't hear you. What do you want?
I'm trying to help this nigga, dude. This is his new phone.
I'll go later.
No, dude, I need to do it now. Just answer. Let me
I
see
can't
your phone,
hear you. Why do you need my phone? Just take it. Here.
Alright.
Just bring it back when you're done.
Call bother.
Go. Go.
What's my contact?
Brother. Alright, so basically, King, it took so long. So basically, after the 3rd month, we finally admit. And now it's like the tail end of the quince practice for Madison's quince. So now we're all like chilling. We're all vibing and everything's chilling, right? So now me and Alexa are vibing low key, right? Like, we're chilling. Like, now we don't got the stress of Michaela. Like, this is going well. Right? And now, towards the 3rd day, it was kind of AIDS because now it is the first time we go out to the movies together, right? The first time. After the 3rd month. Like, this is the first time we go out alone. We've been out, but not alone, all right? There's been other fucking people there. So we go to the movies, and everything's chilling, right? Everything's vibing, all right? You know what I'm saying, King? Your boy Rez, you're doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, King? And it was a good night. We had a good ass night, alright? And then the next day I go to their soccer tournament to go watch my supposed girl play, okay? But Michaela plays there also, okay? The thing is, I wanted to go see my girl play because she had already been to a couple of my baseball games. So I wanted to go see her play, but the only problem, I would have went to a lot of games, but the only problem, I didn't want to go see Michaela and have her think, oh, he's going to come see me play, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to have that happen. So anyways, that happened. And then, what the fuck? Okay, so now fast forward to the day of the quince, right? The day of Madison's quince, the big day. Me and Alexa have been practicing. We all been practicing. It's a big day because we've been practicing. It's like a rehearsal thing we've been doing, So make a big show for the thing. And that's the day she meets my parents. And keep in mind, I'm speaking so high for Alexa. She's my girl. She's so beautiful. She's the one. I'm telling my parents all this and that, all this gibberish bullshit that she's good for me, like that she's the one. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you after. But anyways, that happened. And the day the quince comes, right? She gets there. I'm in my tux. She's in her dress. And she's looking good, right? And we're chilling. She's like, you looking handsome. I'm like, thank you, looking beautiful. So we're fine. Everything's vibing, all right? My parents finally get there, okay? My parents finally get to the thing. Her parents do too. Her mom knows me before because one of the parties we went to, it was like a family of theirs. And I was there and I met their whole family and they all love me, okay? But she hasn't met my parents yet. So I'm already familiar with her parents, but she has that tingly nerves of meeting my parents. I don't have that tingly nerves. So her parents get there first. I say, what's up? Hi, how you doing? Educated, hello, how you doing, miss? Whatever. And then my parents get there. I'm like, you have to come meet my dad and my mom. you know, everything's gonna be chilling. You know, my parents are super cool. You know, I'm telling you all good things about you, so there's nothing that could go wrong up in this bitch, right? So she goes and meets him, right? And everything's fine. You know, my parents say hello, and then we go back to like our little like room because we're rehearsing in the hall while the party's going on outside about the show that we're about to put on. We're doing one last practice, trying to get this shit to look right. We do the show, everything goes good. Me and Alexa are vibing, everything's chilling. I get a phone call that my grandma... No, okay. We're out in the front talking, me and Alexa, okay? We're out like, you know, we're just chilling. We're just on the sidewalk, just talking in front of the party, right? It's a big hall. We're talking. I get a phone call while I'm talking to Alexa about my grandma, like... Because my grandma, throughout the time that me and Alexa, throughout these 3 months, my grandma has been in and out of the hospital, okay? Unfortunately, she passed away in December, like I told you, but she was in and out of the hospital. This all happened before December, so like November-ish, October-ish, around that time. So she was in and out of the hospital, and they didn't want to call my dad because that's my dad's mom, and we were at a party. I told them we were at a party. So I told him to call me so that I could tell my dad later on after the party because I didn't want my dad to stress out because that's his mom, you know what I'm saying? I'm all like, if it's really bad, I'll tell my dad. But they're like, she's fine. She's okay. She's stable. We just want to let you know she's back in the hospital, so they called me, right? And that kind of like was like fucking up my night because in the back of my head, I'm like, that's my grandma, you know? She's like another mom to me, you know what I'm saying? So Alexa hears that. And she's like, oh, it's okay. And I kind of like lean my head towards Alexa because I'm kind of like just thinking of like, you know, of the worst, you know what I'm saying? When I get that call, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of down, you know, and she's just like, I'm just like kind of like laying my my head on her shoulder, and she's like massaging my head, and she's just telling me how everything's gonna be okay. She gives me a hug, and she's like, don't worry, if you need anything, I'm right here. You know, I'm right here, one text away, you know, just call me. We're right here in the same party. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I walk away because my cousin's trying to explain something to me, but it's something really fucking loud. So Alexa's like, I'm gonna go say hi to my friend, go handle the call, you know what I'm saying? So you can get everything you need to know. So I see Alexa walk back in like towards the front of the door, and there's this kid that comes, alright? This kid that comes. I don't know the kid, alright? I don't know the fucker. His name is Eddie, though. I'll tell you how I know that in a second. His name is Eddie. But I didn't know that at the time. Alexa gives him a hug, says hello, but that's fine with me. I don't give a fuck about that, alright? You know, she's just saying hi to a homie, you know, that I don't know, but, you know. My dad's in the front speaking to my uncle, so he's there looking at the whole, like, me and Alexa talking on the porch shit. Fucking me supposedly on the phone, but doesn't know what I'm on the phone with. You know, Alexa walking back to go say hi to that guy. And I'm on the sidewalk alone at this point, right? And in front of my dad and me, after we've been through everything that I just told you, and it was so much more shit, alright? So much more shit. She walks away with that guy to Starbucks at the corner alone, like practically holding hands, like on each other, like saying a big ass fuck you to me. Like, that was no friend shit. You don't go to fucking the corner with a friend the way she did. If you would have saw it the way she did, and my dad was right there in front of me, I turned around and I looked at my dad, and he looked at me like what the fuck are you doing? Like are you getting like what, like? Because you gotta think of it like this, King. I'm talking so high about a card player to you, like he's a god. And we enter a hard point, he doesn't know how to fucking rotate. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was talking so high about her with my parents that she's loyal, that she's like, because I'm like that towards the girl. I'm not like, it was never like that we were gonna be like fucking with each other as a joke or as like just like to use each other, if that in the sense, you know. It was never like that. We never said that about anything, all right? That was never the situation. So she walks away with the guy, and I'm right there like an idiot because, one, I just got news that my grandma's in the hospital, and two, she walks away with an idiot, all right, that I don't know, like, that's pretty much backstabs me in a way, like right there, you know what I'm saying? And my dad pulls me to the side. He's like, John, what the fuck? Who is that? Like, who's that guy? Like, you guys were doing so good. What's going on? He's like, John. He's like, you're too fucking good for this. You gotta open your eyes. Like, I don't know what's going on with your girl, where you guys are at in your situation, but look, this is all I know. You're too fucking good the way you treat a girl, the way I taught you to treat a girl, the way you respect a girl, to be getting treated like that. If anything, you should be walking away with another girl, and you should leave her ass right there. That's what he said. He was pissed. He's like, if anything, you should be doing that, the opposite. It should never be the other way. It should never be you freaking getting played like this. Like, that's what he said. He was mad. He's like, we're leaving this party right now. I'm pissed, he said. My dad, he's like, we're out of this fucking party. He said that, right? And it was early in the night. And I was part of this skiing set. I worked on this skiing set for the past 4 months. We already did the performance, but, you know, this is a night that I stayed there till the party ends, you know? I'm part of this shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I need to be there for my friend Madison, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Dad, I can't leave. I'm gonna figure this out. You know? No. And I didn't leave. I'm like, Dad, I can't go. He's like, all right, John, fine. I understand you. He's like, fine. My dad just got really heated at the moment because he didn't want, you know what I'm saying? So that happened. He walks away. And then she comes back, right? She comes back from Starbucks. And I see her, like, I'm at the back of the party talking to my one friend. His name is Alex. Talking to my one friend. She comes and grabs my hand and she pulls me to the back, right? Alexa. And she's all like, she's the first word she says, I'm like, so what's up, right? I say it like that. I'm not acting stupid. I'm acting stupid as hell right now. Like, you know, acting like nothing ever happened. I'm like, so what's up? And she's like, how's your grandma? I'm like, everything's good. Don't worry about it. I'm chilling now. I'm like, she's stable. Everything's okay. I'll go to the hospital tomorrow to see what's up with her, right? And I'm all like, she's like, his name is Eddie, by the way. She says that. She doesn't say shit after. She said his name is Eddie, right? And I'm all like, who is he? He's like, he's a senior. We're sophomores at the time, all right, King? We're sophomores. So I'm like, okay, this girl's not gonna go with a senior. So I'm like, I'm vibing, I'm hallucinating, I'm chilling, you know, I'm vibing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm the same age as her. Like, that nigga's about to graduate, and like, it's like if you were dating a girl that's in high school, King, right now. You know, so I'm chilling, you know, 2 years, not even like a senior, like she's 2 years, like. No, I'm like, all right, we're fine. I'm chilling, you know. I'm like, okay. I'm that just because I like her so much, King. I'm like, that puts me to rest. Her just saying those words that he's a senior, that she's just a friend, but that's just words coming out of her mouth that, oh, he's just a friend. You know what I'm saying? So that happens, and we kind of leave, and then Alexa texts me later that night. We had a great night, But in the back of my head, my dad, when we get home, he has a whole conversation about me, basically, I gave him the run through of all that happened so far, like what I just told you, like that night, right? And the next day, I had planned to go to the fair with Alexa, okay, the fair. Like, because it was a big fair. Our city has a big fair in LA, and everybody in our city goes to it. Like, everybody and their mom. And it was the last day for the fair. So the whole Quince group that had the thing was going to go to the fair the next day. So I had plans to go with Alexa. I was going to go with the Quince group, but we were going to go alone, kind of, like, do our own thing at the fair. But we were all going to be there. So the next day, my dad's like, you're not going to the fucking fair. You're not going to the fair. Because when I told him about the fair like a week ago so he could let me go. So I'm like, so he knew my plans already. Because I didn't want to be like, yo, I'm going to the fair like Saturday and then I have to go Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't drive at the time, so I couldn't just take myself anywhere I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, and he's like, you're not going to the fair. At the end of the night, like on that Saturday conversation when we left the party and we were at home just chilling, talking, he's like, you're not going to the fair tomorrow, just so you know. He's like, I'm not letting you go. I'm like, Dad, please let me go. Because in my head, I'm like, Alexa's fine. Like, you got it all wrong. You know, you saw one moment, you know, but in reality, I'm an idiot. No. But listen, keep listening. So I'm like, I'm right here defending Alexa's name, or I'm like, no, that wasn't her. You know, I'm defending her. Like, I'm fighting. It's causing me to argue with my dad. I'm like, no, Dad, I'm going. You know, I'm like, and not because I was trying to argue with my dad. I was trying to defend her. You know, to like give her another chance. You know, give her another shot. And my dad was already over her. She was like, if you date that girl, if you fucking he was just pissed that day. But I understood my dad because he wouldn't want to see his son. No dad would want to see what happened to me happen. You know what I'm saying? That was just not. You know, I wouldn't want to see that. No, obviously. Yeah. And then I end up going to the fair on Sunday. I end up convincing my dad to let me go. I end up convincing him, all right? I'm like, Dad, just let me go. Please let me go. I'm going to go with homies, I tell him. I'm just going to go home. I'm chilling. Please, just let me go. He's like, all right, John, don't do anything stupid, please. I'll let you go because I promised you could go and you told me a week in advance. You're fine. Go ahead. He drops me off, right? No, I actually take an Uber over there because they're going to go. My mom and dad and Brandon are going to go eat dinner somewhere else. So they go eat dinner somewhere else. And at the time, my dad's still mad and my mom is still mad with Alexa. Like, they don't like her for shit already, all right? And they met her one day already. So I'm at the fair and I had just got my iPhone 11 that day, okay? I had just got my iPhone 11. This plays a big part because, listen, I had just got my iPhone 11, all right? So, and that day I got it, it was like the iPhone 11 was brand new. It was like a week old. So I got it because it was time for my upgrade. So I got it that day because they said that they had them available. So I got it. So before the fair, so when I went to the fair, I had my iPhone 11 already. You know what I'm saying? I had it in pocket. That was my phone. So Alexa, I get there. I'm like, what's up? I'm acting kind of distant from Alexa. Kind of like, nah, I'm not really going to go flirt with her like that. I'm not going to do what I normally do because right now I'm kind of chapped about what happened yesterday. Even though I'm kind of like trying to defend her, kind of like trying to see things through, you know, trying to... my mindset at the time that everything's okay. Okay, but listen, what happens at the fair? We kind of separate ourselves at the fair, right? We're kind of alone, right? And she notices that I got my phone because my mom texts me, and she's like, "Whoa, let me see your phone." Okay. And she's like, "Oh, to your mom, I said hi." Because I told her, she's like, because yes, when we got to the fair, when we were waiting in one of the first lines, she's like, "So what'd your mom and dad think about me?" And I obviously lied. I'm all like, "They love you. Like, they like really like you." And I'm all like, and she's like, "Send a picture of us to your mom and dad." And I'm all like, "Fuck, man." I'm like, I have to do this now. All right. So I send the picture, right? And I see a little 3 bubbles pop, and when my fucking heart dropped, I'm telling you, it sank to the floor because my mom was like, "What are you doing?" I thought my mom, because my mom don't play, she's like, I thought she was gonna say something like, "What are you doing with that bitch? What are you doing with her, like that hoe?" Like that's what she was gonna say. My mom says, "Very nice, thank you." She caught on to the situation. I was like, oh my, thank the gods. And my mom just came in clutch. My dad just says beautiful, because my dad just loves saying beautiful. He just says beautiful. That's all he says, right? No emojis or nothing. He just says beautiful. Because I was like texting the family chat. So that I passed that fucking heart sink moment. Alexa the whole night is taking pictures on my phone because she's trying to take the pictures of the fair, take pictures of us with my new phone because the quality is, she's just trying to, the new phone was out, so she was just messing with it. So fucking that happened, and then throughout the lines, she was like talking about having my kids. She was telling me, she was like, we're gonna have kids. We're gonna have 2 boys. She said we're gonna dress them so nice. She was telling me the names we're gonna name them. She was like, we're gonna get married one day. That's what she was like all the way over there. You know what I'm saying? After what she did last night. So right now, I'm butt fuck confused. Even though I'm still kind of like giving her the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so what was that? You know what I'm saying? No way, no way, because I'm gonna tell you how it ended. Once you find the ending, there's no way I misread it. Alright. So basically, that happened, and then I'm all like, I'm chilling then. We're vibing, we're having a good ass time at the fair. I'm like, everything's going right, we're going on rides together, we're chilling, we eat a fucking cake thing together, we're feeding it, we're good, everything's going good. So hurry up, King, hurry up! Yo, Beach, you there? Beach? Yeah, Beach, my nigga Beach, bro. This shit's so hard. I hate to explain this story, but I want my niggas to know what I went through, bro. That shit was such bullshit, bro. Where's my phone? Oh, Curry has my phone now. Beach, I want to get this nigga's reaction at the end. I want to see what he says at the end about how you... Y'all really my niggas, bro. I don't really be telling this story to a lot of people. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I think I told this story to you, Beach. Obviously, my parents know, Curry knows, and my one nigga named fucking Alex. Well, I know the people that were in the quince know too, because they were like a part of the whole shit. All I'm saying, quinces make relationships, and they also cause broken ass relationships too. Say that right now. Dude, yeah. I miss going to quinces, bro. All the baddies, bro. Ooh!
Bro, for real,
bro. I used to throw it down on the dance floor, bro. I used to win all the bitches on the dance floor. I'll tell you that right now.
Once you meet my parents and you ask them if I'm a good dancer, it's like, nigga,
yes. That nigga be throwing it down. Dude, I can't. Dude, Playboy Cardi better come out with some fucking heat. That's all I'm saying. Alright. So we're at the fair, right? Everything's going well. She's fucking telling me all this bullshit, all this other bullshit, like about how we're gonna have kids, all this other bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like future shit, like that you would only talk about if you think like you really like the person, alright? Like some shit like that, some real like shit, you know what I'm saying? That I didn't take as a joke, and she wasn't really saying it as a joke either. And then we're in line in one of the rides, right? She wasn't, like, she was being really serious, like, she was, like, really, like, John, we're gonna have kids, right, like, she said, like, she was, like, wanting me to reassure her in a way, you know what I'm saying? So we're in a line, in one of the lines, waiting for a ride, and by ourselves, and we're in a line, right, and she sees a big-ass teddy bear, a fucking huge-ass teddy bear, okay, and she loves teddy bears, and she's like, she's like, you're not down to get it for me. And I saw the game that you had to do to get the teddy bear, right? I'm like, oh, I got this. It was one of those things where it's like a bucket, and you have to, and the bucket's like kind of like slanted, and you have to throw the ball, and it can't come out. Okay, and I'm a goat at that, dude. My hand-eye coordination and my fucking like wrist flick, dude. I have soft hands. I'm a baseball player, King. I got this shit in the bag, and I do that shit for a living. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I got this. So the guys are like, to win a teddy bear, you need to pay me $10 for 3 balls, and you have to make all 3 balls to win the teddy bear. Oh no! But for that, for the ride, you pay tickets with tickets. But for the little like the side things, yeah. So anyways, I'm like, all right, here's I came with $100 to the fair. Okay, $100. I just brought $100 flat just to see. You know, I wasn't planning on spending this shit. All right, I was just to be safe. So I gave him the man $10. He's like, give me the 3 balls. And at this point, we meet up with 2 of her friends, Alexa's friends. They like, cause I told you, like, everybody's there. So, you know, I see a lot of friends that were mine. They came up and say hello. And Alexa saw 2 of her friends that were on their soccer team. And those 2 friends know about me and Alexa kind of like talking and shit, right? So they wait to see, like, they're like, is John actually gonna try for the bear? He's like, and Alexa's like kind of like biting her nose, yes. And she was kind of nervous. I synced the first 2. I synced the first 2, okay? Not even trying. I synced the first 2, not even trying. Sync them shits. And Alexa turns around at like, she doesn't want to watch the 3rd shot. She's like, this nigga's about to win it. And her friends are like, this nigga really about to win the teddy bear. Lights out up in this motherfucker. Yes. And I already hit 2. And this is the first $10 I pay, the first trial, you know, the first fucking time, right? And Alexa turns around. She doesn't even want to see the 3rd shot. She doesn't want to see it. She's nervous as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, she's like, oh my god, this nigga's about to win this shit. And their friends, I have like 3 of her friends watching me, like, just, this nigga's really about to win it, like pushing up. Yeah, like hyping me up, right? Yeah, hyping me up, you know, hyping me up. I'm like, and I kind of like cocky and shrug my shoulders. I'm like, I'm gonna win this motherfucker. I got this bitch, you know, I got this shit in the bag, you know what I'm saying? And the 3rd shot I missed, alright? I got so close, but I missed, okay? And I get the rebound of the 3rd ball, and I threw it again, like, just fucking around, and it sinks. It goes in, like, but the 4th that doesn't count. So the guys are like, here, pay me another $10, and now you just have to make 1 for me. Make 1, and I'll give you the teddy bear. I'm hooking you up. Make 1, because I know you're trying to do this for your girl. Make 1, and barely people make 2. So make 1 for me, and I'll give you, just give me $10, make 1. And you get 3 shots. Okay? $10 passes by, I missed the first 3 shots. Another $10 passes by, I missed the next 6 shots. Another $10 passes by, I missed 9 shots. Another $10 passes by, I missed 12 shots. Another $10 passes by, I missed 12 shots. Another $10. I'm $70 deep already. $70, and I'm missing. Did not get the teddy bear. And I made constant shots that didn't count. At one point, I shot 3 shots that didn't fucking even count in a row. And at that time, I'm like, why can't I win this shit, bro? What the fuck is going on? I'm pissed at myself. I'm like, bro, I'm getting embarrassed, bro. I thought I was a guy. You know, you want to look good right there in that situation. You're in front of 4 bitches, my nigga, in front of her friends. You want to look good right there. Like, that's why I acted all cocky. You know, I'm like, I got that. When I sunk the first 2, King, I'm like, bitch, the fuck? I'm winning this shit first try, my nigga. And I'm going to get it. And I'm just going to give it to you like that. And I never won it. And I bought $100, and I had $30 in my pocket after. And I didn't plan to spend that money at all. I didn't want to, and I didn't work at the time, so that was like very like meaningful to me. Like that $100, like it's not just I was just gonna pull it out. No. I'm just saying because like my parents, you know. So basically that happened, and that was like towards the end when we all left. So like she's like, oh, I'm like, fuck, I should have won. And she's like, no, it's okay. It's just the thought that matters. That's what she tells me, right? And I took all the pictures. So we get home at night after the fair. And she texts me, can you send me all the pictures I took on your phone of us and shit? So I send it to them, right? And we text on Snapchat, okay? No, we texting on Snapchat right here because sending pictures on Snapchat is easier than iMessage. So basically, she asked me for the pictures. And on Snapchat, I text her, after I send her pictures, like, thank you, like, with red hearts and all this stuff, with kissy face, all this stuff. And I'm like, damn, I really should have won that bear. I feel bad. You know, I was trying to, like, tell me, like, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? And she leaves my ass on open. Like, doesn't give a shit. Like, doesn't give, like, a fuck. Like, she just... No. But she did... I gave her 2 days. I gave her 2 days. She didn't reply. 2 days. Yes, open. Open. So I felt kind of like, now I'm confused. Like, she wants to have my kids. She walks off with a nigga. And then she leaves me unopen to some shit that I say. What is fuck is going on, bro? What is fucking going on right now with me, bro? I'm too good for this shit. What the fuck, dude? Like, I'm like, what is going on? I'm pissed now at this point. I'm like, dude, I'm confused. Like, I should never be confused, bro. If anything, I should have the girls confused, not my ass. Fuck that shit. I'm like, nah, but I'm joking. I would never do that to a girl, you know? But I call her friend Daisy, like her right hand like girl aside was Michaela, but her right hand girl is also Daisy because they have every class together. They play the same soccer team. They pretty much live with. Yes, I'm not gonna go talk to Michaela about our relationship, okay? So I'm all like, Daisy, I know you're getting the inside tea of how she feels about the boys she's talking to because it's just gossip that goes around between you girls. I already know how you guys be, you know what I'm saying? I just tell me the truth. And me and Daisy are like family, so I know Daisy got my back, you know? Daisy got my back. You know what I'm saying? So Daisy was the only one I knew from that group that went to that school that I actually knew prior to all this skiing says and all this bullshit, alright? Daisy's the only one. So I 100% trust asking her and 100% trust her word and telling me the truth, okay? So I'm asking her, Daisy, one question. I went to the fair, you were at the fair, you weren't with us, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I pretty much told her what happened, like the whole teddy bear, the whole what she was telling me. And Daisy's all like this. She's like, John, you're an amazing guy. You deserve so much better. I'm gonna tell you this because I care for you and I love you so much. She's like, just move on. Just move on. That's what she said. She tells me that. And that was 2 days after she left me unopened. I'm like, bro, what the fuck did you? I'm like, no, I said, Daisy, can you tell me one more time? I didn't really hear. And I was trying to let everything sink in, like just like really like sink the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fuck, man. Like I everything flashed through my eyes, like all the moments we had, all the like times we had, and all the like, you know, with Alexa. I'm like, what the fuck, man. I'm like, bro, like I was really, I there were so many times where I could have just left and just been like, okay, but I went back to her, like, because of the whole Michaela situation. I didn't have to get myself into this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So many dates, so many fucking like money wasted, like it was just dumb. Like I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, Daisy, this is such bullshit, and you know it is, like, you know all I've done for Alexa, like it was all good-hearted, and you know that, like, I wouldn't just dip out. Like, she hasn't told me, like, there would be times, King. Oh no, I'll tell you this. So the call kind of ends with Daisy. She's like, yeah, so just move on. I'm like, and I kind of just tell Daisy, yeah, I'm moving on. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I tell her like that. But in my head, I'm like, I kind of blow off Daisy. I'm like, no, Daisy's not. I'm not. Even though all Daisy was trying to do was help me, I was denial. Yeah, I was in denial, you know, because everything all happened at once. You know, I'm confused as fuck, one, and then my good friend tells me that she doesn't like me anymore. That's supposedly, okay? I call Alexa 2 days. We're on FaceTime, right? And I'm all like, yo, what are we? I asked her that, and she doesn't think I know, like, I didn't see the thing that happened with that guy Eddie or anything, so she doesn't think, like, I talked to Daisy. She doesn't know any of that, alright? So, no. She ended up texting back, but she, like, on iMessage, so she left me open on fucking Snapchat, but on iMessage, she's like, hey, like, we just started, continue our conversations, you know? Like 2 days later, 2 to 3 days later. Yeah. So we FaceTime that night, the third or fourth day, right? We FaceTime, and I'm like, yo, Alexa, what's up? I'm like, so what's up with us? That's what I asked, right? I asked her like that. She's like, well, so I'm like, I don't know, this guy just doesn't ask me out. He used to ask me out. That's the only thing I'm waiting on. That's just me, though. That's what she tells me. Like. Yeah. No, but due to my situation, you know what I'm saying? No, she's waiting on a guy to ask her out, but she doesn't know who it is. Like, acting stupid with me, like, being like, ask me out already, hello? Like saying that, like, kind of like, yes. So now I'm even more fucking confused, okay? Now I'm just, like, lost. Like, I'm in fucking, like, I'm spawning fucking back spawn. I'm in Narnia, you know? I'm spawning in Narnia, you know what I'm saying? You know, rotate that bitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where the fuck I'm at on the map. Like, I feel like Curry up in this bitch. I don't know where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with you, okay? I have to bring some light to the situation. So I don't know where I'm at this time, right? So I just let it go. I'm like, okay, we act like a normal FaceTime call. I just let it go. everything blown by. Daisy, what she said, what my dad told me, out the window. Just fucking toss. Like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Toss that shit. Chalk it up. Just fuck that shit. You know? So I'm still talking to this is my bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask her out in a couple days. You know what I'm saying? So it like a couple days after the fair, that week passed, and then the following week it became like October. Like it was around the mid-October, and we have Universal Horror Nights. So basically, Universal Studios Horror Nights. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going with half the Quince group, but Alexa's not coming, okay? Alexa's not coming with us. She is not. She will not be there. She will not be there, okay? And my boys, I'm in the line at Universal. I went with a couple homies and a couple girls. Before I went to the Universal, like, Alexa, she's like, I love you, be safe, text me when you get home, okay? That's what she tells me before I go. She's like, because she knew I was going, okay? I'm waiting in line, and my boy Alex and Jesse from the court, they asked me because they knew what was going on between me and Alexa, right? They asked me, so where's your girl Alexa, John? Why did you bring her to Universal? Like, you need to bring her here. What are you doing? Joking around, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bruh, I tried, bruh. She was busy tonight. And there's this girl called Berlin behind me. Berlin is my friend that obviously we're close now, but I didn't know her. I never spoken a word with her, but she was in the quince. It was kind of like, more like a high and by with her the whole time in the quince. No. She's just white. Her name is just Berlin. And Berlin steps in the conversation. She's like, wait, John's talking to Alexa like that, like kind of like that, right? Like she questions it, right? And she's like, Jesse, my boy Jesse's like, yeah, you didn't know? Like, you haven't seen the whole quince? Like, are you she's like, are you blind? Fucking around. Jesse was just fucking around. And you mean like Alexa? She's like, you mean Alexa from the court? She kind of like squints, right? And I will never forget this. Jesse's like, yes, I mean Alexa from the court. And Berlin says, Alexa has a whole ass mans. What are you talking about? And right there, dude, right then and there, dude, I was about to fucking break. I was just shocked. Like, that had never happened to me before, King. Like, where, like, I find out something, like, that deep. I'm like, and that hurt. Like, it hurt more than seeing her walk off. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? She just told me the other day, like, what's going on, bro? Like, I'm so lost, bro. I'm, like, confused the whole... Yeah, but I didn't know Berlin overheard us and stepped in the conversation like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all like, who's Alexa's mans? I questioned Berlin, right? It's like, you didn't... Berlin's a girl. No. I had said met her before. It's like a hi and bye, like, hello, like, how you doing? Like, it was never, like, more than, like, a hi and bye, hello, how you doing? Like, you know? So, but she was in that Madison skiing set, so she didn't really see the whole thing, because she missed kind of a lot of practices for the thing, so she didn't really see me in Alexa, so that's why she didn't know. But then, fucking, I asked Berlin, so who's Alexa's man? She's like, you didn't know Alexa and Eddie? You didn't know about them? And I'm all like, I started connecting dots. I'm like, that motherfucker, dude. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro, the day that King I was fucking not tripping. And right now, I'm like, on the edge with Berlin because I don't know her like that yet. And right now we have like a 3-hour line for a maze that we're trying to get on. So I'm like, I'm explaining Berlin everything about me and Alexa, like from A1, pretty much how I'm explaining to you now. I'm like, so she could get the full grasp of what's going on. Okay. So the people that knew Eddie King from the whole King set was Madison and Berlin. Okay, Madison, Berlin. Okay. Alexa told everybody that we were talking and made it clear that we were talking, that she was talking to me, that she was like I was hers, you know what I'm saying, I guess in a way, to everyone but Madison, Mai, and Berlin, because they knew Eddie. She was smart about this. Madison, yes. Then Madison, and because I wasn't close to Madison or Berlin yet, none of my friends know Eddie. I was the like newcomer in the whole friend group, so King, fuck you, alright? Not a god. Alright, so basically that happened, and then fucking I just quit playing everything, and then we go to the quince, okay? We go to the quince. We go back to the game. I'm like, yeah, that she was talking to Eddie, that same guy. I'm all like, yeah, I was with Eddie the whole time because Berlin and Eddie are close. They're like really good friends. They're cousins, actually. They're cousins. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, you didn't see him talking at the quince. I'm like, yeah, I did, but like I didn't think they're that serious. You didn't see her talking to me too? So I was roaming around the quince like hall, but that dude Eddie wasn't really like, he was invited, but he was kind of like shy. He would just stay the front the whole time, where that whole like bullshit happened with my dad and everything. But I would be in and out. So Alexa would talk to me like towards the back side of the hall. But then she would always tell me like, I'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes. I'll be back. That's what she'd say. So me and Berlin would add up the points, and she was telling that to me and Eddie to combine. So she was fucking splitting time between me and the motherfucker. Saying, oh, because Berlin was there with Eddie, so Alexa would be like, I'll be back in 10, 15 minutes. She would go to me. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. You know, she would just be bouncing around like, yeah. So I didn't notice that, King, because in my mind I like her so much, and then she reassured that was just a friend and that dude's a senior. Okay. So me and Berlin line up all the points. I'm like, this bitch is talking to this dude Eddie, bro. Like, we're talking. Like, I'm not gonna compete again. Like, I'm not gonna text her anymore. I'm like, I do the mistake of when I get home. Me and Berlin become really good friends. We text about it. Me and Berlin lined up all the points, and she felt bad for me because I told her like the type of dude I am. You know, just like her meeting me that day, she felt bad for me. You know what I'm saying? Like meeting me that day. You know, getting to know what I was about. And Madison was there too. And Madison lined up all the points. She's like, yeah, we in Berlin did not know. She literally did that purposely because we know Eddie and we know you. We're like in the middle of both of you guys, you know. We would have let you know, and she was smart enough to tell us. So basically what happened was, that happened, and then the next day, right, I text Alexa that I got home safe, and we continued just talking, okay? Like normal. And then I called her again. Now that I know about Eddie, now that I know for sure that she's talking to another nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like spending time between both of us, right? I call fucking Alexa. I'm like, I'm telling her, I'm questioning her again, acting stupid, giving her, now, this is like the second and third try. I call her to see if she's tripping about something, that I have suspiciousness, but I don't want to confront her because if I'm believing other people, that's showing that I don't have trust in her. That's why I'm giving her the benefit of the motherfucking doubt. So I'm like, Alexa, what's up? I say her again, right? And I'm all like, so what's up? When are we gonna go out? So I can make my move. I said, just like sarcastically, right? And she's like, whenever you want. I've been waiting for a long ass time. What do you mean? That's what she said, right? I said, when are you gonna let me make a move? I said that stupidly, like fucking, like kind of like to see what she said. It was a bait. And she's all like, whenever we see each other, what do you mean? I'm gonna let it happen. The hell? That's what she said. I was like something like that. She's like, babe, I'm gonna let it happen. You already know it was gonna go down. That's what she said, right? I'm all like, so in my mind, so this girl wants to ask you out, So that happens, right? And like October 31st, right? We continue like talking, but I back off from Alexa, okay? I don't really text her as much, like as flirty. I don't really kiss her ass as much like I used to be when we used to talk. I don't kiss her ass. I don't do anything that. I let it go. And that happened. And then October 31st, Halloween, okay? Now we're all going to we're going to Knott's Berry Farm now. It's another Horror Nights. But we're all going together now. All of us. So Alexa's going to be there. And there's going to be another time where, you know, it's a scary spot. Alexa's probably going to be all up on me going into it. Keep in mind, from when I talked to Berlin about adding up all the points with about Eddie, 2 weeks had passed to October 31st. Because we went in the middle of October to Universal. And we went, like, on Halloween to Knott's Scary Farm. So we get there, right? And I'm being hella distant from Alexa. Like, I don't want her all up on me because all her friends are telling me I'm stupid for even continuing to talk to her. I'm getting played. And at this time, I'm still fucking defending her name. Still. And we enter, right? I kind of say hi. And she gives me, like, the longest hug ever at the entrance. Like, when we say hello to each other. Long, like, the fuck. Everybody's just kind of, like, looking at us. And I kind of, like, notice that I kind of, like, get her off me, kind of. You know what I'm saying? I kind of, like, let go. So we let go. And we're walking in a single, like in a file line, shoulder to shoulder, okay, walking into the theme park. At the beginning of the theme park, there's a bunch of smoke because, you know, it's like Horror Nights, it's very dark. We walked through like a smoke, like, screen thing, like it's just a thing of smoke, right? And she gets jump scared on the left. She was on the left, all the way on the left side, and there was like 10 of us, and I was all the way on the right side. So she was not near me. I was doing fine. I was kind of at this point, kind of like trying to get Alexa off me. Like, I was like kind of done. I was just getting mad already. I was like kind of already done, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was still defending her name, not talking shit about her. She gets scared, and she literally comes from the left side all the way to the right side and tucks herself in me, like inside my body, like, and hugs me. And she's like, John, I'm scared. And my whole plan of like fucking telling her to back the fuck off goes to shit. Throw that shit out the fucking window. Because in my mind, that's how I want things to really be, okay? That it's kind of like you know, like how you want something to be. Like in your mind, I'm like, oh, everything's going well in my mind, but in reality, she's just fucking me over again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the whole night passes, and then she's all like, You're my guardian angel. That's what she fucking tells me, okay? Then I forgot to mention this. I forgot it. I don't know why I forgot in both you and Beater's story, but I ended up I'm telling you in the same order. But she tells me that because I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I mean, I thank you, but like, I just why? I know, but I never, no girl has ever told me that before. You know what I'm saying? I never had that told to me. Like, that's some random ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You're my guardian angel. I never, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, remember that one time it was like the first or second, like towards the middle practices, we got drove by, like like a drive by happened. Right? Yeah, no, I did. But I told you like this. I was supposed to tell King in the story like during the practice, but I told you like yeah. But anyways, a drive by happened, right, King? Like they shot paint because we were practicing in the front. Normally we would practice in the back. We were in a safe neighborhood. I don't know what happened, and a drive by, but with paintballs. But the thing was, listen. I didn't know that. We were practicing right in the front, and the way we were lined up in our spots, Alexa was gonna get shot first because the crossfire. She was at the beginning, all the way to the right of the house. I was kind of more to the left. So the way they were coming with the car, she was gonna get shot first. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Because she was, you know. So I see I hear like a little tick 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 tick, like kind of like a firecracker almost, like something like it sounded like a water bottle getting like an empty water bottle getting crushed, like something, you know that noise that it makes. And I look towards the street and I see a pipe out of this dude's window, and I see him like about to cover his face like with a rag. And I'm like, oh shit, everybody get down. I'm the one that said, I'm like, everybody get down, hit the deck, you know what I'm saying? Fucking get to the ground. Because at this point, it could have been a fucking AR-15 for all I fucking know. It could have been a gun, you know what I'm saying? So Alexa gets shot. She goes, I hear her like scream kind of, right? She gets shot, and I hear, she got shot again. And she's on the ground at this point. And then when she hits the ground, she gets shot again. She gets shot 3 times. One in her private area, one in her stomach, and one like in her chest area. So she's getting like, she got lit the fuck up, alright? I went down, and I got hit all on my arm. Like my left arm was all lit up. But random bitch ass nigga. Like just, I don't know. And I've been paintballing before, King, so I know what it feels like. But I know any girl, like, no, like, I'm not saying no girl goes paintballing, but I'm saying I knew for sure she has never been, alright? And I know what it feels like to take a shot like that. So for me, it was just like it feels like a little pain. Thank God they didn't hit me in none of our faces or anything. But I got hit all up against my arm. There was another car right behind the car that had shot us initially on its ass, and they were rolling down the window. So I'm like, they bitches got 2 fucking people shooting with two another car's about to come by and shoot us, you know? I get up while Alexa's on the ground. I kind of do like this fucking like slide shit to her. Like I literally like get to her somehow. I cameraed this shit, you know what I'm saying? I slid to her on like on the grass, and I like pick her up and take a shot for her. The second car that came, I take a shot for her. Like it hits my back, and I have her in my arms already. I protected her, yes. And I was like, when there was, keep in mind there was 3 niggas closer to her than me. Any other nigga, and they didn't get hit. She took the shot for those niggas because they were like directly behind her, and those pussy ass bitches were like fucking scared or something. I don't know what the fuck was going. They couldn't react. They were in shock and they didn't know how to react. I'm like, my niggas, move, get inside the house. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What if they come again? You know what I'm saying? Like for like another round. So I pick Alexa up and I take like 2 shots to the back, like, and my back was like, I had a white shirt on, right? And the way the paintball hit me, the second shot, it like cut my back. It like cut it. Like it cut. So there was like bloods on my white shirt, and I didn't know, right? And because yeah, they were close. They were like fucking like we like with the front of the house, and then they were like on the sidewalk. But there was no cars that day because the trash, the parking rule was like, because of garbage people were coming that day or cleaning the street or something. So they got hella close to the front of the house. Like I'm talking maybe like 10 feet, 10, 15 feet were getting shot. 10 feet with a fucking paintball gun. And the paintball guns that they were shooting, they froze the paintballs. So that shit hurt like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I just see that I finally get her inside, right? And I'm bleeding all over the place. My whole shirt, like, I have blood coming down my arm. And then, like, I have blood coming down, like, my back. And I'm still, like, the only nigga, like, trying to help her out. Like, and at that point, that's what she was referring to, right? Yes. You know, none of them were my friends. I'll keep it 100 with you. None of them were like, they're not my friends also, but none of them were my friends like really at the time. They were all her friends because they had all known their previous years. They all go to the same school. I was like the new booty of the group. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get along with people really easily, so I didn't mind. You know, I don't care about that. So that happened. So that's what she refers to at knots. And then she's like, so she's asking me if you're having a good time, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, what about you? She's like, yeah, of course I'm with you. What are you talking about? So now I'm like, I'm lost again, okay? All right, King, I'm lost. But I'm like, I'm gonna let this night go, all right? I'm gonna have a good ass time right now. I'm not gonna think about shit like that right now, all right? Because everything's going solid, okay? So we're with the group, right? In the thing. And then the thing. And Not Scary Farm, we're with a group, okay? We're the group. My friend Daisy was there, the one that I told you, and her boyfriend was there. Daisy's boyfriend. Alexa wanted to go with like these little cups bullshit that like spin the spinny cups, alright? And Daisy's like, yeah, let's go. And nobody else from the group wanted to go. So Alexa's like, John, come with me and Alexa, and my boyfriend will come with us. So us four went into the cups. We lost the group. So now it was just me, Daisy, Alexa, and fucking me. And her boyfriend. To get to the horror maze where the whole group was at, you had to go through like a section of clowns. Daisy and Alexa fucking hate clowns. Like they're like one of those girls that they despise them. Like they don't like, that's their like number one fear. Like shit, like they don't like clowns. And that was the only way to get to the group. Daisy and her boyfriend managed to run through the clowns and not get like caught up, like where they get jump scared, and they managed to get caught up. So now, no, at the time I didn't know that there was one way to get to that maze, right? But Daisy and her boyfriend run through the fucking smoke, like the clowns, and me and Alexa stay back. We start running, but Alexa pulls me back, like she pulls us all the way back from where we started, from the cups. And then we're alone, my nigga. We're alone now. Now we're alone. Now we're fucking alone, dude. And the thing is, Not Scary Farm, I've only been there a handful of times. I've never been there, like, I've been to Six Flags or Disneyland where I know where I'm at the theme park at all times. You want to go to a certain ride, I'll take your ass there, you know what I'm saying? Alexa has season pass to Knott's Berry Farm, so her ass knows where she's at. She's been there many times, or many times, okay? Many fucking times. So, knew everything what? What do you mean, knew everything about what? No, I'm talking about like when it's normal, because it was Horror Nights. She's never been to Horror Nights to that park. So it was her first, but she doesn't like clowns. So she's like, I'm gonna take us around so we can avoid the clowns and we'll meet up with the group. The fucking maze line is like a 2-hour wait anyway, so we got time, she says, alright? So in my head, I'm like, alright, sounds good, okay? Because I'm gonna go with you. I'm not gonna leave you abandoned here, okay? You know, alone. So we go around, and I see us doing circles around the same shit over and over and over again. I just started noticing like the same shit pop up. And at the time, she's just trying to flirt with me. Like, she's just telling me all this bullshit, like, kind of like at the fair, okay? And we finally, like, they finally call us, like, where y'all at, my nigga? Like, okay? And I'm like, I don't know where I'm at, my nigga. It's dark. I don't know the park. I'm just following her, okay? But I noticed that, I'm like, and then I kind of, like, tell her, I'm like, Alexa, aren't we doing circles? I've seen Ghost Rider, like, 4 times already. Like, what do we do? I'm like, what are we doing? I'm like, we should go back to the group. I was trying to like get away from the situation of being alone with her because I was not trying to fall in the same trap again, like of me like trying to defend her or me getting brainwashed again as to she like likes me or like whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? 2 hours pass, we're alone, and we finally make it back to the group. At this point, it's already fucked. Me and her are already holding hands. Everybody sees it from the group. We're just fucking fucked again. King. Because that's how I wanted it to be. In my mind, I like the girl, okay? Just the moment, King, yeah. So, King, how? King, I like the girl, King, still. I still like the girl, okay? Dude, I forgot that I still had your fucking phone, dude. My fucking ass was fucking buzzing. But yeah, fucking, no, but King, one side of me was, I didn't want to be with her, but the other side was like, damn, everything's going so well. This is how I would want it to be if I was with her. Does that make sense? So that happened, and Knott's was like a great time. Like it was like we were like boyfriend and girlfriend, all right. And this nigga Curry has his friends. Curry went with his group of friends, and I went with mine, like my age group of friends. Yeah. But it's a big park, King. So like we're separated. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna go initially with my friends, all right. And then Curry is like, wait, can I go with my? Can you just take? Because now I drive, right? Because like, can you just take us? Like, can you just take me and my? Because can you just take you're going alone, right? You're not picking anybody. I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, can you buy me a ticket to Knott's, and can I go with my friends? I won't be with you and your friends. I won't even be bothering you. Just buy me the ticket. He's my brother, so I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it. I'm like, I got you, you know. So like I bought it for Curry. So and I picked up his like 5 little friends, and I took their asses to fucking Knott's. You know, we got there. No, that nigga fucking couldn't go. Fucking, he was a bum. He was supposed to go, but he didn't go. Anyways, Curry was his friend, and I go drop off Curry with his friends, because his friends get a little later from my friends, so Curry started hanging out with my friends for like the first hour or so. So me and Alexa already kind of holding hands within the first hour and all this shit. So me and Alexa offer. I'm like, yo, I'll be back. I'm gonna go take my bro to his friends, and I'll be back to this line. I know where you guys are at. You know, it's like fucking like across the corner, so I'm not gonna get lost. You know, I'm not an idiot. So Alexa's like, I'll come with you, like kind of like teasing, like, and she like, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll come back. I'll come back quick. She's like, and she grabs my hand. She's like, let me come with you, like kind of like flirting, like in a way, right? And I'm like, all right, come. So I come and we're holding hands, and Brandon's friends are all like, ask Brandon, like the way, just to give you an idea, the way we were like doing everything, walking Curry to her friend. They asked me, are you guys dating? Like they literally asked me that, okay? So what we're doing obviously looks like we're like something. Nobody just King, you're not gonna be with a girl and I'm just gonna ask you, are you guys dating, like a dumbass? You know, I'm not gonna ask you if it doesn't give me a reason to. You know what I'm saying? You don't ask that, because then you make it awkward between the people. But what we were doing, they had a reason to ask us that, right? So I wasn't tripping. And then I'm all like, and then Alexa looks at me when they ask us that, right? And I look at Alexa, because I'm not saying shit. Fuck that. If things were going the way I wanted them, I would have said. I would have said some like gay shit, like. I would have said some gay shit like, the fuck? I would have been like, I wish, or like some gay shit, like fucking like some gay shit, you know, just to act stupid, you know? But I didn't say anything. I stood quiet when the dude asked us that. It was a girl, one of Brandon's girlfriends that asked us that, right? And then Alexa just stares at me. She just smiles, okay? She just smiles. And I'm like, she's expecting me to say something. She's, I don't know what she's expecting me to say. But I don't know if you've seen that meme where it's like, the guy's like, I hope so, right? I don't know if you've never seen that, but there's this guy that says that meme, but I'm like, I hope so. I'm like, I said that, right? Just joking around. And like this nigga, that Brandon's friend, like makes the awkward silence kind of like funny. He's like, okay, I see you, John. Like, I see you. Like, cause she's not ugly, okay? So he's kind of hyping me up. And Alexa's still smiling. I'm like, yeah, Brandon, here. I'm like, I'm gonna leave all your gay. I said, you know, to Curry's friends, I'm like, I'm gonna leave all you gay motherfuckers alone. Go handle you guys' shit. And I kind of like grabbed Alexa by the hand and we started walking away. But then I meet up with Curry again, because Curry's friends then leave towards the end of the night, because this shit lasted like 3 in the morning. It's already like 2, and we're gonna leave at 3. You know, I was waiting for Curry to be done, and then I was waiting for my group of friends, because I was like, you know, we're gonna leave to the night ended. You know what I'm saying? So then Curry's with his final girl, waiting for her mom to pick up, because Curry's just not trying to be her friend, you know, not trying to be rude. We walk towards the girl, and we get it again. Are you guys dating? She wasn't there the first time when they asked, because she got there kind of late. Are you guys dating? They ask again. And at this time, I'm like, I just squint my shoulders. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, Alexa. I say this. I'm like, Alexa. I say that. I call her name. I'm like, Alexa. And she just smiles at me. She just looks at me smiling. And she's like, a lot of people think we are. As she says. And I'm all like, I don't know. That's why I got nothing from that, okay? So Knots finally ends. You know, I get home. And I was supposed to take Alexa home. But I kind of like made up some bullshit how I had to take Curry's friends home. Because I didn't want to take her home. Because it would have been dangerous, me being alone with her in the car. It would have been dangerous. It just would have been flaming hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? It would have been dangerous, because I know she would have pulled some. It would have pulled some bullshit to provoke me. Okay, And I didn't want that at this time. So I called her the next day. We went to Knots on Saturday, and I called her the next day. She calls me actually, and I'm all like, and I called Daisy before I call Alexa. I'm like, Daisy, you saw how she was holding my hand. You saw how she was all up on me, please, and you heard what she was telling me in front of all you guys. Okay, please. Oh no, I know. And a couple days before Knots, I got news that Eddie and Alexa were done. They were done. Like, they were not talking anymore, okay? No, yeah, okay. But that's what I got, okay? So in my mind, I'm all like, we vibing now, baby. Even though what she did, we weren't dating. No. Listen. But in my head, I'm all like, let's go. I'm like, we got this shit now. We got this shit in the bag. So okay, I'm giving you the shorter version. There was so many shit that happened when me and the whole Michaela shit. Alright, you ready, King? This shit's fire, though. This shit's fire, okay? So, basically, fucking, that happened, and then I called Daisy before I called Alexa on Saturday, right? I called Daisy, I'm like, Daisy, what the fuck is going on? A month ago, you told me she didn't like me. 2 weeks ago she said that I needed to ask her out. A week ago, 2 weeks ago I talked to Berlin that they're talking and that she has a whole ass man's. And now, a week ago, I get my told from another friend that they're not talking anymore and she's acting the way she did at Knott's. What is going on? Like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, John, just go ask her yourself. I don't know. She's just being weird, Daisy tells me. And I'm all like, alright. I FaceTime her. Or no, she FaceTimed me or something. I don't know who FaceTime her. It doesn't fucking matter. We start talking. And I'm like, Alexa, what's up? Just tell me. Like, I'm like, what are we doing? Like I would have been done what I've been done if I didn't know some things. I didn't tell her like that, but in my mind, I would have asked her out already if the whole Eddie situation wouldn't have been a thing, okay? But I didn't want to look like an idiot, ask her out, and be like, you know, getting played the whole time. Her say yes, and she's talking to another guy? Fuck that shit. So I'm all like, what are we? She's like, let's just take things slow right now. She gives me some bullshit like that. She's like, because I was leaving out of town like a week because I was gonna go to a scouting tournament for baseball. So I was leaving, like I was flying out somewhere. And I'm like, alright. And that after that scouting tournament that week, we were just texting normal, okay? Alexa pretty much convinces me that we're gonna still do everything's chilling. And when I come back, homecoming's in 3 weeks, so I need to ask someone out ASAP. I need to ask someone out. And she's gonna be my homecoming day, okay? She's for sure, okay? For sure, without a doubt. So I get the poster board. I do that already. Everything's done. I buy her some beautiful flowers, heart-shaped flowers. Went all out, you know what I'm saying? You already know me. You already know Saucy John, you know what I'm saying? So I go all out, you know, spend a bag on that shit, bag and a half on that shit. That shit was not cheap. And the day I come back, when I was gonna do like the proposal to her, like the fucking thing, I was waiting for her in my car after her practice. She didn't know I was at her practice, right? And I see on my Instagram that dude Eddie posts a picture of her with hard eyes. And after practice, as she's walking out, because I'm reloading Instagram, just bored in my car, right, waiting for her to end practice. I see that she reposts the shit on her story, like her main story, like not like I guess like an accident, I guess, but I don't know how you did that on accident. But she reposted like the whole story, like her, like kind of like saying, "Oh, that's my man," like reposting me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? And I grab I turn on my car. I left so fucking quick out of that parking lot. I threw away the poster in 3 seconds, and I was pissed off, dude. I went driving along Santa Monica, like the beach, and I went to the Malibu, and I just sat at the Beach King for like the whole day, just looking at the sky, like, because it was early on in the day, like it was at 12, because they didn't have school that day, and I was just like, dog, like what. It was one of her friends. Her name one of her friends named Alexandra. So that happened, and I'm like, my whole homecoming date is fucked. It's fucked, like the garbage. Like, and keep in mind, it's bullshit because the girl, like, I got asked to be literally homecoming king with the sophomore girl, like the bombest chick in the fucking class. Alright? And I literally rejected her because of my girl Alexa, and everything would have been fine, but I go to show you, I missed out on that opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a cool opportunity, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, it's cool. So basically, I have no homecoming day, a week to this shit. Me and Alexa, like, I haven't texted Alexa, I have not texted Alexa in like a week. She's texting me like, everything okay, and I have not texted Alexa once. Like, I'm pissed. Like, I'm done with this bullshit. I'm like, it's just a roller coaster, my nigga. We go high up, and then I just sink all the way to the floor, and then it's the same thing. Oh, I'm just done, bro. Like, oh, at the beginning it was a high. At the beginning, we were really feeling our vibe, you know. But, and that's happened, and then like, I post this poll thing on my Instagram, right? I post this poll thing. And this girl asked me, so who's gonna be your homecoming date? No. That day I was proposing to her to go with me from 2 weeks from now. Cause you propose and then you get a dress with the girl and then you like match and then you go, yeah, it's a whole process. You know what I'm saying? But I asked her in advance so we could do all that shit. So now it's 1 week till homecoming and I post a poll. Homecoming's on Saturday. It's Monday. And this girl's like, so who you going to homecoming with, you know? Because I rejected the homecoming queen like an idiot. and prettiest bitch in my class, by the way. And how do you say it? And freaking I'm like, don't trip, right? And she sends me a screenshot of that. She's like, so who you taking to homecoming? And she puts like the heart eyes, like the yeah. She screenshot, but I still haven't replied to her, like her saying, are you okay and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that thing. And cause I hadn't texted her like a week or two after seeing that, cause she didn't know I saw what I saw on her Instagram. Cause she deleted it quick as fuck. Yeah, she deleted it instantly. Yeah, but she reposted it like a moron. So she took it down like within 5 minutes. Like when I got to the beach, it was already down. Yeah, because she was my girl. You know, that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna be the first one to like and first one to comment on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had it, and then I was like, I'm fuck that shit. I'm like, she several times. And she's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay? Because we have our locations. She's like, I know you're home. I know, like, she's like, I'm really going to come to your house right now and see if you're okay. Like, cause we have our location on our phones for each other. Okay. And she's like, I'm really going to come to your house right now and see if you're okay. And at that point, I'm like, don't come, please. Just don't, like, I need a break. I text her like that right now. I'm like, I need to fucking, like, cool down. Oh, no. I just said I need some time. Give me a sec. I just said something like that. I didn't actually say. But in my mind, I'm like, I need to fucking get the fuck out of this. This is just killing my vibe, bruh. Like, baseball season's gonna start here. I need to be locked in up in this bitch. I don't have time to be dealing with this bullshit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is retarded. So, 10 minutes. So, I ask, so she tells me, so that happened. And now she asked me about the poll, and I'm like, don't trip, winky face, like to get her excited. To the poll, remember, I'm like, she asked, then she screenshotted like, who you taking to homecoming, and she put like the heart eye, like she sent me a screenshot, like, so she's like, so who you taking? Yeah, like don't worry about it, like kind of like, oh, don't worry, it's gonna be you, like kind of like that, right? Like kind of like to like fuck with her, like. I was already so mad that I'm like, I'm gonna just text her that, fuck it. And she thinks everything's okay already. She thinks I don't know shit about Eddie. She thinks I didn't even see that Snapchat, that story on Instagram, nothing. She doesn't know shit. Yeah, but she was kind of. Oh, and let me give you some backstory. When no, it's quick. When she was talking to me, King, this was my schedule, okay? I would wake up at 8 o'clock to be at my school at 8:30. School would finish at 2:10. From 2:10 to 3, I had to get ready for practice. Eat something from 2:10 to 3. Be ready in uniform, ready to go for practice at 3. From 3 to 5:30, I'd be at the field practice. From 5:30 to 8, I would be lifting weights. That's how long my practice was. I got home every day at around 8. At 8, I'd take a shower. No, I got home like around 8:30. At 8:30, from 8:30 to 9, I'd take a shower. And then we'd FaceTime like around 9-ish, 9:30. That was like normally our schedule. Like, that's how we would do it, right? Listen. This is what I'm saying. Now it comes like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm beat, dude. I want to practice. I'm working now. I'm doing shit for bait. I'm beat. You know, I'm tired, you know? But I'm on FaceTime with her. She's not really good with school, okay? In the past, she's gotten 3.0s, 2.9s, 3.0. And I'm a don at school, okay? At the time, I have a 4.6 up in this motherfucker, okay? I'm balling out every season right now, okay? I'm like, Alexa, you know what? I won't do my homework right now. I'll do it later on. And it was already like 11, 12 already. Like, do it on later. Like, what the fuck? Like, but I was doing it because how much I care for her. And for that month that we were talking, she had a solid 3.8, King. 3.99 something. Like, she had never gotten that, King, and I helped her with so many assignments. She had never gotten that, and her parents are so proud of her. She had got an award for, like, wishing her a grade. She had never gotten that, King, so I was helping her out, you know, and I would do my homework, like, at 2, 3 in the morning, like, cracked when I had to be up by 8 and ready to do the whole baseball shit again and be a god on the baseball diamond, because that's what my dad, you know, I'm not gonna, that's for not only for me, but that's my dad loves watch, you know, I don't want to perform shit in front of my dad when he goes watch me play, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I don't like that, you know, and I'm not getting any sleep. I would go to sleep we'd fall asleep at 4 in the morning, just finishing my homework, you know, and everything would be good. I'd do my homework good. My grades were on point, but I was getting sleep deprived practically, bro. I would help her on her homework every night, like constantly, but I didn't care because it would just happen when you care for someone and love someone. Like, not, I don't want to say love, but care for someone that much. It just happens naturally, I guess. So that's what the situation I want to tell you. But basically, that happened, and then we're in that. Then I'm like, don't trip, and she never gets a proposal for me for homecoming, right? Never happens. It just never happens because I threw everything away. I threw $300 away. Flowers, billboard, everything gone out the day I was so pissed before I went to the beach. Yeah, I threw that shit out. Fucking gone. I should have set that shit on fire, made a bonfire for my bum ass. Fucking. So that happens, and I asked my cousin's friend. She's a model practically. She is like, in my opinion, now that I look, she's prettier than Lex. Okay. Yeah, she's spicy. She's spiciness, all right? And every dude is to die for her. And I know if I ask her to go with me, she's going to come because me and her have that. Because she's been at my house several times. She's like the homegirl, okay? And I just did it because obviously Alexa doesn't know she's the homegirl. So she's going to think I'm going with a badass bitch. Like, she think I'm going to go with a pretty ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ask her, right? I'm going to ask her on Thursday. The homecoming's on Saturday when I determine I'm not asking Alexa. Fuck that shit anymore. I'm like, fuck. That shit's out the window. And I'm all like, her name is Lena, Leilani, that's her name, but I call her Lena. Lena, I text her on Thursday. I'm like, yo, you trying to come to homecoming with me? I have a long story to tell you. I'll tell you on Friday when we go. I'm like, I got the ticket already. You down to come? And she's like, I'm so down. Bet. That's what she says. Like the first word. I knew she would be down. I'm like, bet. Wait, what? I'm like, bet this shit the fuck up. We vibing, baby. I'm thinking of bad bitch to this shit, you know what I'm saying? But the problem is all my friends at school are gonna think this is the girl I've been talking to, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool because, you know, that's dope because she's bad anyways. But I told her this, but I told her the whole situation, so she was fine with niggas thinking that she was my girl, you know, like we were kind of like, you know, we're just, you know, chilling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. So the day of the homecoming, right, I pick her up, right? No, and we have one day to find. I'm wearing red, black, and white. So just, you have a black dress, red dress, or white dress, put one on. She's like, I got a red dress. I'm like, perfect, because my core color was red. So we were really in sync up in this motherfucker. So we look fucking good as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So the good thing, the problem is, King, when you're like an athlete in like my high school, it's really big on sports. You go in a limousine to homecoming and prom together, like with your team. So the football players will all arrive at one time with their girl. And you don't want to be that nigga without a girl, you know what I'm saying? You just don't want to be that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I was chilling because I had my girl, which was Alexa. But then I was left without a girl for that week. So I was like, fuck. I'm not going to show up without a girl, bro. I don't want to do that. That's retarded, bro. Like, dumb, bro. And I get her to come. So I pick her up, and then we go to this parking lot where we leave our cars, where all the homies, we meet at this kid's house. Where we park our cars right there, and we just go in the limo. We take pictures, and then she gets my phone in the limo. This is where it gets spicy. Lena. And we're sitting next to each other. She gets my phone and she starts recording us. Like, she gives me a kiss on the cheek. She's all up on me. And we're getting lit in the party, in the limo, right? We're getting lit, like we're kind of like and I'm like, and she posted it to my main story, dude, on accident. I was like, God damn it! No, but in a way, I'm like, I'm vibing though. I'm like, let this bitch shit. I'm like, at the time at the party, I was having fun. You know, Lena was vibing with me. You know what I'm saying? We were chilling. You know, we're at the end of the day, King. We're friends no matter what to the end. Me and Lena, okay? But she was just doing me a favor. I told her the whole story on Friday on FaceTime. She's like, I got you. Say less, all right? So we're all up on each other, you know, King. I gave her a kiss in the video, right? I gave her a kiss in the cheek in the video, right? Kind of like kiss her on the cheek, and she like kisses me back on this, and we're this whole video. And Alexa swipes up, okay? Alexa swipes up, and I know it because I get the. Oh, she on Snapchat, she like
up on you, like when you post something on your story, you can swipe up so you can like have a comment on it.
Yeah, like a comment.
Get it through his phone.
So yeah. I see the thing, and I see like Alexa hard eyes, right? Because that was her contact, and obviously Lena sees it because she has her phone in my hand. Because Alexa had my post notifications on the Snapchat, so she would get right when I post a story on that shit, like fucking the quick alert. You know what I'm saying? I only see it's a private message to me. It's like a direct message. So she's like, who's that? That's what she says. Who's that? That's what she says. Who's that? Right? And then I don't reply for 2 hours. Then Lena posts another video of us But this time, Lena's kind of like sitting on me, like sitting legit on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she's sitting on me, and she posts another picture of us, and she kind of like leans back to like give me a kiss on the cheek again, right? Because I told her we're not gonna. I'm like, you can give me all the kiss on the cheek. I made that clear, but we're not gonna kiss on lips, right? Because we're too much. You know, I'm not gonna do that with you right now. I'm like, kiss me on the cheek.
Are you supposed to make her jealous or what?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that bitch. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, yeah. No, bitch, you didn't know, you know, because when Lena, I didn't want to do that to Alexa, like saying fuck you like that, but Lena posted that story in accident, and I saw Alexa swiped up on it. So at that point, like, why am I gonna lie to Alexa and be like, yo, I didn't? Yeah, it's already gone. Like, fuck, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna milk the shit for what I can. So she posted another video, and she's like, John, who the fuck is this? She starts getting like kind of violent with me. She's like, John, who the fuck is this? Don't reply. Fuck that shit. So me and Lena, right? So me and Lena after homecoming, we go to an after party. Okay, together. So now we're at an after party and we go change. So now I'm more like in like a collar shirt. I'm not in my tux anymore. I'm more like in a vibey like outfit, you know. And she is too. We go change. I go to her house. We change it up, and we go to the after party. And you know, several snaps later, Lena's dancing on me. It just mess. It becomes like where looks like I took like I'm just having a good ass time with my girl, my quote unquote girl, you know. And Alexa's like, John, who in the fuck is this? Tell me right now. She's just texting me. I'm not joking. I think I had like 18 missed calls from her. 18, 19 missed calls. Like 100 messages. Like, it was terrible. And I don't reply. I had a good ass night. I dropped Lena off, and I'm like, Lena, you are the best. Thank you so much. I'm like, you're a real one. And Lena always had a good time because we were at a party, you know. For her, it was a good time. So I'm like, yeah, it was a good time. So I'm like, yeah, thank you. I'll text you tomorrow, you know, just so, you know, if you want to go get lunch or something, because she wanted to go eat tomorrow because she wanted me to back her up on something she needed help with. Something, I don't remember. So I'm like, all right, I'll pick you up tomorrow at noon, and we'll go eat lunch or something. We'll go figure it out. So at noon, at lunch, this girl Lena takes my phone again, right? And she records the food and then records me and then like flips the camera and records herself. So like we're kind of like on a date kind of in a way. And she puts like a kissy face. Nothing said, just a kissy face on my snap, and she posted again. And she's like, and then Alexa at this point, she calls me another like 4 or 5 times. Don't answer. And you know, and then a week passes by, and then Alexa FaceTimes me like at midnight. And I'm like, it was like a Saturday, so I'm like getting home, okay? And I'm like, I'm in a vibe, I'm in a like nice chill ass mood, I'm vibing. I'm like, I'm gonna answer this girl, see what I'm gonna let the fire burn really quick. I'm gonna just see, because right now, I'm just like, I'm living my best life. I was hurt, she made me hurt so bad, and she was just making me hurt, you know? And just to give you an idea, the whole thing with Lena was just a temporary fix. Like, I was still hurt at what she did, you know. I was just happy in those like weeks or days because, you know, I was living my best life. I felt like I was doing something backfiring to her, you know. So I felt like lit balls, you know what I'm saying? So she called me. I'm like, she's like, John, what the fuck? That's what she said. She opens the conversation like that. I'm like, no, she calls me Jonathan. All right, that's how you know it's serious because that's my name. Everybody calls me John or Johnny Boy or. She's like Jonathan. That's what she said. I'm like, fuck. She's like, what the fuck? That's what she said. I'm like, what? It's like, who's that girl that you took to homecoming? I'm like, that's my friend Lena. That's my we're friends. She's like, yeah, there was 100 kisses on the date and 100 kiss on the cheek or something. She said, and the dates that you guys went on, that didn't really look like friends to me. That she said. I'm like, what about the guy that you walked off to at my ski that you told me he's a senior, that he's just a friend? What about that? Oh no. Listen, I said that. I'm like, what about the guy you walked away? The supposed senior. I know his name too. I'm like, his name is Eddie, right? She's like, and she stood silent. She didn't even know what the fuck to say. I'm like, and she's like, wait. She's like, wait, what? She said, she acts stupid. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I saw your Snap story. All your friends are telling on you. And it's crazy because all your closest friends, your best friends, Michaela and Daisy, your closest friends, they talk shit about you. Think about it like that because of the person you are. You deserve it. And because I went off on her, I'm like, and because of this, because of the way you are, look at the people around you. They don't like your own friends. They're not even my friends. I've known these people for like less than like 5 months. They're taking my side, favoring me because they know the person I am. And what you did. Like, all I did with you was treat you nothing but good. And for several months, there was always this other guy that you were talking to. And don't tell me he's not, because there were so many times where I was defending your name and doing all this for you, and you still did what you did, and that's not acceptable. You know, I'm not gonna be played, and I only did that to make a point. At this point, I'm already done, Alexa. There's no going back. And like, and that hurt me to say that, King, because I still like deep down liked her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she's like, yeah, John. She's like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah. And then I end the call. Like, I was just done. I was pissed. I was just mad at what I said. I was like, end the call. And she's like, can we talk, please? And she put like with the puppy eyes emoji. I'm like, I don't reply again. Yeah, I don't reply. And then how do you say it? That happened. And then Curry, right? We don't talk like for another like month. Me and Alexa haven't spoken a word to each other. And at this point, we're done, right? We're obviously done. We're like fucking dusted, right? Curry sends her a message, right? And at this point, she hasn't even said, listen. At this point, she hasn't even said I'm sorry for what she did, right? She hasn't said I'm sorry for what she did, okay? She could have sent me a message. She could have sent me something. But I told her I didn't want to call her because why do I want to hear someone like, I already know what you did. Like, why are you going to tell me you're sorry? Like, that's going to not help me do anything. Especially if we're on the phone, it's going to brainwash me again. And I don't want that again. If you want to really tell me you're sorry, you will keep texting me and tell me like if you really cared, okay? So Curry didn't like that she didn't text me at all, or like didn't say or hear from her. We didn't hear from her, like, because Curry was obviously lives with me, so he knows who I'm dating or what the fuck is going on, you know? So Curry's like, I'm gonna text this bitch, and he didn't tell me that. He didn't tell me who was texting her. So Curry texts her like, yo, what the fuck? John had this whole homecoming proposal for you, by the way, and he sent her pictures of the flowers and the billboard, like, so to prove it, right? And I told Curry when I did, I'm like, Curry, I throw it away. Don't I ever show the pictures of Alexa that I was gonna give her these flowers or anything. I'll take it and eat that shit up, and I'm just gonna fucking just take it like a man. I'm not gonna go over there fucking cry to her like, oh fuck it, I had all this shit, you know? Fuck that shit. I know what I know. And Curry's like, yo, well, Curry was just mad, King, because, you know. So Curry was like, what the fuck? You better tell him I'm sorry. Like, that's not cool, because you know John would have never done that to you in the first place. And don't even consider what he did with Lena counting, because he was already done with you, and you didn't know that because you were talking to another dude the whole fucking time practically. So don't be mad at that. And John would have never done that. And everybody knows, and everybody takes John's side on this, that he would have never done that. But you did it, and you did it when you could have just been honest with John from the beginning, and everything would have been fine, and you guys would have been good friends to this day, and you could have been in the relationship you could have wanted to be in. And she's like, yes, I'm sorry, Brandon. He's like, I love the bond you and John have. Like, you guys are so close, because I got Curry's back and he got my back, no matter what, okay? And she's like, I'll call him or text him tomorrow night. I'm busy tonight. That's what she says. So I'm expecting a call the next night. I'm like, oh shit, here we go, dude. I haven't spoke to this girl in a month, King, in a month. Call never happens. Curry texts her a week later. Did you end up calling him? Acting stupid. At this time, I don't know Curry texted Alexa yet. And Alexa leaves Curry on delivered, I think, for like 3 weeks, a month. About, have you called them yet? And Curry then texts me, yeah, that bitch Alexa's clueless. That's what he tells me. I'm like, what do you mean? Curry brings that up randomly in a conversation that we're having, like random. We're eating and he just brings it up. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? She's over with. What do you mean? But I'm still kind of hurt about what happened. You know, I'm still like, I don't show it, but I'm still like, fuck, dude. I wish, you know, like things went right. You know, because I wasted my time. I still like. So Curry's like, yeah, I texted that bitch like a month ago, but she didn't call you or anything or text you. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? And Curry shows me the message he sent her, and I didn't get mad at Curry because I understood where it come from. Like, Curry, you should have did that, bro. I should have just left it alone. He's like, yeah, no, but fuck that bitch. She said, he's like, fuck that. 4 months later, okay. When my grandma unfortunately passes away, I post rest in peace for my grandma or whatever. And Alexa swipes up, I hope everything's okay. And she's like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, everything is okay, thank you. But why weren't you here when everything was going down? And you faked caring for me, I said, right? And I'm like, and by the way, you know, I don't need it anymore, but you still haven't even said I'm sorry, or gave me a reason, or gave me like the whole plot, because I just know bits and pieces that I put together through your friends. You didn't give me the whole reason. When you started talking to Eddie, for all I know, you were talking to us the whole time we were talking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, for all I know, there could be 5 niggas, 4 niggas up in this. I don't know who you are. Like, at this point, I thought I knew who you were, and I told you some deep ass shit like that I trusted you in, and you just pretty much said fuck you to all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yes, John, I'm sorry. She's like, to this day I regret it. He's like, I should have just been honest with you, and I haven't wanted to text you or call you because I've been nervous to get your reaction. I didn't want you to be mad. And I'm like, Alexa, first of all, that's bullshit, because you know that I would, if any other dude would have fucking confronted you all mad and put you into the dirt like you should have been put, but I didn't even call you or text you about the situation. I just did my own thing and just went on with my life. I just did that. I just like didn't really do anything. You know, I didn't really text her or anything. I didn't physically say, yo, you're a bitch ass, like, fuck you, like, you know, because the problem was I have friends in that group, King, that if I would have did that, if I would have called her and did that, me and her, like, probably would never be in the same, would have been able to hang in the same room again together. Like, I wouldn't want to see her again. So, I thought of our friendships, like, amongst, like, our friends, so I didn't do that. She finally texted me 3 months before, sorry, like I said, and she's like, yes, I'm really sorry, John, I'm really sorry. She's like, you don't have to accept my apology, but I feel really dumb and stupid, and I'm so sorry, right? And I'm like, all right, I just kind of accepted her apology, kind of like blow off. I'm like, whatever, all right. And I was like, okay. And then, like, a week later, I see her post, like, she's, like, there with her, like, that dude Eddie, right? Like, they're still talking again, right? And now, fucking, they're still talking, and what's it called? She posts them, and then, like, a week later, going at both. They're going out, yeah, they're going out. Oh, no, not dating yet, but they're going out, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they're, like, talking, they're in the talking stage, but going out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going out, okay. So, a week later from that post that I see her and Eddie, she starts crying, like, on a video, like, she, like niggas ain't shit, like, men ain't shit. Like, Eddie did something to her, like, did some shit, right? And she was, like, singing this sad-ass song in Spanish that I understood, that men ain't shit, that why do I give all my trust into a guy and he just fucks me over? Like, kind of like karma, like, for what the fuck she did to me, because Eddie did the same shit. Eddie was talking to Berlin's best friend while he was talking to Alexa. Get that. While Eddie was talking to Berlin's best friend while he was talking to Alexa, and then Alexa ended up finding out, and then she got all sad. And then their homecoming was like a month later. Eddie ends up proposing to Alexa to invite her to homecoming, right? She says yes, but then obviously Eddie did that gay shit where I just said, and they don't go to homecoming together, so shit's kind of rocky between them, right? And then everything gets fixed, and the point is that, oh no, like between Eddie and Alexa, they're all good. They get back together, and now they're dating as of like present day. And now I've seen Alexa one time to the whole situation. It was at my friend's bowling, like this bowling party that he had at a bowling place, and he tried to act like a month or two, like in January, and she tried to like be all flirty. She's like, oh yeah, John, teach me how to bowl, and I was sucking balls that day. She was trying to get me back in, you know, like she gave me these tight ass hugs. She's like, you smell. I'm like. And I act strong that day, strong as fuck. I'm like, I don't give in at all. Like, I'm done. You know, fuck that shit. And the biggest thing was, the reason why I was so hurt with this situation was why I got fucked over so bad, because my previous relationship, the girl that I was talking to, was my first love, like my first girl I ever dated. And I was with her for 2 years already. And the reason we broke up is because her parents, like, were not in a healthy relationship. And her mom and dad fought over custody over her. And her dad ended up winning, and her dad lives in New York. So she was gonna moved over there, and it was just tough. It was a toughie, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't want to break up, and then I'm trying to heal from that, like trying to, like, you know, get, and then that happens right after. So I just get fucking pummeled into the ground. I get stepped on, it looks like, into the ground, where like nothing's going good for me, you know. And I'm like, why does this shit have to happen to me? But then I read one quote one night, like, people are gonna come into your life, you know, like a lot of people are gonna come into your life. Some of them are gonna be blessings, and some of them are gonna be lessons. Alexa, unfortunately, was a lesson, even though I didn't want it to be. And she taught me not to give my heart up so early to a girl, because I did do that, and that's not the right way. Because I'm too good of a person to do that, because one, girls take advantage of that. And two, if you don't have the right girl with you, you're just going to get fucked over like I did. Because they could easily just brainwash you and tell you something that they're not, which Alexa did, you know what I'm saying? But the whole moral of the story is that people come and go in your life, and they're not always gonna be like a blessing, like I said, you know. And the reason, the whole reason why this story was said, I was kind of sad for like a month or two after the whole situation happened, and I was kind of like, you know, I was kind of to myself. I'm gonna be honest. It was just a tough time. It was just a really toughie. It was a toughie. And then and then on top of that, my grandma just passed away. So it was just a tough ass. Going into the new year, entering 2020 January was just miserable. After like a month or so happened in February, I started grinding. I started working out. I started like, my body I just fucking went ham. Like, focus on myself. You know, like. I was in good shape, but I wanted to like prove to her like, fuck, this is what you lost, like you know, like fuck that, you know, like, and I got shredded. I got in the best shape of my life. I got happy, and then I met this girl called Natalie, prettier than Alexa, way prettier. Listen. And now to this present day, I have a girlfriend named Natalie, and we're in a healthy ass relationship, and now I'm actually dating this girl, so we're dating, no bullshit. With Natalie? Yeah, for a few months. Like, we have like, we're on like a month and like a couple days. So now I'm good. But that was a story about that sadness, because BJ brought it up. So I mean, it's a deep story, but I don't really tell it to a lot of my niggas. But it was a story it's an interesting story, because it just gives you an insight of how people could be in life. You know what I'm saying? They're not always good intentions, and she just, you know, I have a good heart, and I could just personally can't. I can honestly say I know the pain of what it feels like to get like switched up on like that, especially by a girl like in a relationship. So I would never want to do that to a girl, like have her put in that situation or circumstance, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit hurts, you know. It's not cool to do either. So that was the whole moral, and I told BJ that's why this story lasted. But with BJ, I got really, really in depth, like so many like situations, that intricate situations that happened. But that was like I know it was a long, but it was like the shortened up version, because that's what happened, you know. But that was a couple rough months of my life. But now I'm here. I'm good today. I'm vibing. You know, everything's chilling. Oh, and one note. I went to their soccer game one time, like their first season soccer game, because I want to go support my friends. Right before she said I'm sorry, like a month before she said I'm sorry. Yes. After the fucking Curry text. And fucking, I bring my girl, right? I'm talking to Natalie at the time, right? I'm talking to her, right? I bring her on purpose, because I want to, like, fuck that shit. But I want to go support my friends, because the whole, like, group that I found, the girls that all play soccer, they all come to my baseball games, and I appreciate them. And I want to do the same for them, because, you know, if they're there for me, I'm going to be there for them. That's just the type of, you know. So I got there, right, and I see Alexa with her jacket on, and she's a captain. She's good as fuck at soccer. She's good as shit. She's a captain, varsity, and I see her sitting down with her jacket on and her like tights, like her pants on, like no shorts, like no nothing, like not in uniform, basically, like benched, right? And she doesn't play the whole game. And I text Michaela, I'm like, yo, why didn't one of your good players, Alexa, play, like with a laughing emoji? And she's like, because she got grade cut. She had a 2.77, and with me she had a 3.88 to 3.99 4.0 average. That just goes to show you, nigga. That just goes to show you the nigga that nigga was. Like, that nigga. And there's been so many situations where they think that Eddie cheated on her, but he kind of gives them the benefit of the doubt. But they're dating right now. But that nigga's gonna graduate. I mean, technically already did, because practice school's over already. So, and that's where they're at. And I'm in my own relationship. I keep it chill with Alexa. Like, she thinks we're friends. You know, I don't consider her like one of my brightest friends. You know, when you consider a friend. We're able to hang out in the same room if we went to like a party, but definitely no more like flirting or anything like that, or any type of like bonding experience with her. So that's what happened, and that's what happened. And Alexa was that day when I took my girl, like, to the No, she saw me. She saw me when I walked in. She saw me because all the homeboys came to say hi to me because I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what? So like, no, I'm that nigga, King. I'm that nigga. Cause all the because when you know what your friend like you see that friend that's coming in, you the homies go get him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up, John? Like, what's up, John? So I walk in because there's only one entrance, and like they're like, oh, because where we were standing was right behind the bench of the soccer girls, right? And my friend Jesse's like, oh, what's up, John? Like, loud from far away. And Alexa turns around. And I walk in with my girl, right? And Alexa just stays staring at us. My nigga staring at us, bro. So I was there. And then, you know, I have my girl there. All my friends get along with my girl. And we're right there standing behind the bench while Alexa's playing bench because she's grade cut. Can't even play the sport. When I was talking to her, she had a good ass grades, bruh. Good ass grades. And then, yeah, that's what happened, bruh. And the only bad part about it is that her mom really liked me, King. And what I'm scared about is that she made up a lie to her mom as to what went wrong between us. Like, she made up a lie. Like, that's what I don't want. Like, that's what I'm scared of. Like because she jumped. Like, for her mom, I don't think any mom would want a girl, her daughter, hoeing around like she was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt she told her like something like that, you know. At worst, all I think she could say was it didn't work out. But I don't know. I'm just scared now. Like, I don't like going when the parents are there because I don't know what her mom thinks of me when it's not true. You know what I'm saying? And who is she gonna take, my word or her daughter's word? You know, like when she doesn't even know me like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that sucks from the whole situation. But now I'm chilling. I have a girl, like I said. She has her boyfriend or whatever. And it is what it is. That happened. That's just one of the stories I have that happened that helped me like learn some shit about my life. And I told BJ, and that's why it took so long the other day when we torched. But that was just the basis of the story. I think that's just one of the many stories, many of the tough. And I consider that one of the stories, one of the toughies, because I feel like the whole world was just fucking just falling on me at the time. You know, like it just was sucky. It was just fall after fall after fall. It was just fuck. But yeah, that's the story right there. It's done. And I told BJ that the other day. That was the whole story. What you think? Yep, that was it. It was AIDS, but I think I was just. Oh yeah.
That is facts, King. But I don't know. It's just
it's because
like,
King, people were telling me, exactly, bro.
It's like
that she was blown out the window. No, but then also people told me that she stopped talking to that nigga though. That's the problem. That's what fucked me, dude. Right when they told me that, I'm like, green light nations, green light nation.
Green and everything, bro. Green everything.
Yeah, but the thing was, how do you say it? I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? She it was just more of a lesson learned for me. But that shit won't happen again to me. I promise you that. It will not happen again to me. I won't let it happen. Because I will just trust in my the people that care about me around me, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why I was like that, but I just was dumb. But now I'm not naive this is what I'm gonna say. Because in my previous relationship, King, everything was saucy because that was my first love. We dated for 2 years. Everything was saucy, so I was just trying to move on. You know, I was just trying to get over that. You know what I'm saying? And still to this day, I still text my ex, the one that's in New York, till to this day. You know, but yes, sir, that's what happened. That was a saucy of a story.
Yo, bro, do you think King will get mad at me if I told him that story about the prom?
Yeah, you're retarded. You're retarded. Dude, tell this nigga. This nigga King will call you an idiot.
No.
I'm still mad at you about that, bitch. Don't bring that shit up, bro.
Bro.
Dude, my throat hurt. I need some fucking water up in this bitch.
I'll be right back, guys.
King. Oh, thought you dipped. Dude, my throat hurts after that. Holy shit. Just playing the whole. That shit was long, bro. I told that story like maybe twice. Dead ass to people. Twice. Oh, and King. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. Fucking when my friend Daisy, cause Daisy they don't like Eddie at all, cause that nigga's a kind of a dick ass. He thinks he's like the shit. Like he never says hello when they're like in person. Never never really like he's just a dick. He's like one of those niggas, like a certified dick ass. Okay. And every time like one time Daisy told me one time they were they were in class, right? And Eddie walks in and literally like they're sitting next to each other, Daisy and Alexa. And Eddie walks in, literally blows by Daisy, doesn't even say hello, okay? Doesn't even say hello. And just says hello to Alexa like a dick ass, right? And then Daisy's like, I don't like him at all for you. That's what Daisy said. And then Alexa's like, why? And then Daisy's like, John would have said hi to me right there. Like that. Daisy told me. I was like, Daisy, you a real one, bruh. Yeah. I was like, you're a god for that shit. And to this day, they don't really like her boyfriend like at all. Like they don't really like that little nigga. But yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
But you should tell this nigga that shit would be funny. His reaction. That shit, I think it would be hilarious. His reaction. That shit would be funny.
Yo, John Brandon said to mute him.
Alright. She knows she bad. What's new? Oh my god. BJ, let me bless your eyes.
What? Yes, I'd rather be. Hey, what I said was done. I don't know, bro. I don't know if you want to get off me. Something inside you, inside you. Bro, you gonna send me a picture?
Yeah.
Is her rib?
Look.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, she posted that today. I just saw it. I haven't been on Instagram.
Holy shit. She posted that on what, her Snapchat or something?
Her private store, her close friends.
Fine as hell, homie. He said her name. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, nigga.
Cursed. Everything bad that has happened to me, it's because of you. So what does it feel like to get puked on?
It feels like what food feels like after it's been chewed.
Ooh, sounds kinky.
So what does it feel like to get
Oh, what's up? I'm Diego Tinoco. We're on set. This is my house. It's spooky. What's up? Spooky. It's my little brother. We do shit together. Not as one. He fucks up a lot. You see this eyebrow? Mine.
It's just like heaven.
I'm back.
I guess I kinda like it when you're straight.
Hello. Hell no, dude. I'm tired as fuck. I know, but after telling that story, dude, I got tired as fuck. I'll play one game. Dude, I have to be up at 12:30 tomorrow. You don't understand, King. If I go to sleep right now, I'll fall asleep. But if I stay awake and play, I'm not gonna go to sleep till like 5 a.m. No, nigga, you have the same problem, bitch. Dude, we'll play late tomorrow. We've been playing late for like the last 3 days. We've been playing till like 4 Eastern the last 3 days. Please, just this one time. For like 20 minutes. I hate you so much. Just for today, okay? It won't happen tomorrow. Today. 2K time. Nah, I'm just kidding. No,